no mistake, though, this St. Mary's team isn't here to be anyone's stepping stone. They've got a point to prove, and they're ready to make some noise. Many nights be the bigger school, but in recent history, deep in the playoffs, but they're licking their wounds after a rough 0-3 start. Not very typical for Manny. Yes, they found some offensive firepower last week with 35 points, but they still fell to Leesville after surrendering 60 points in the game. They're searching for redemption, but we know that our Tigers are hungry too, and they're ready to go toe-to-toe. Our boys from St. Mary's come into this game with needed momentum after a hard-fought 17-12 victory over Holy Savior Menard and retaining the Bishop Bowl. They're finding their rhythm under new coaching staff, and we've got some real stars in the making. Fireworks are going off, but the stakes couldn't be higher. Tonight isn't just another game. This is a battle of heart, pride, and the will to rise above adversity. Manny Tigers might be looking for a rebound, but St. Mary's is ready to be the spoiler, to prove that their scrappy, never-say-die spirit can't be tamed. So buckle up, St. Mary's faithful. Tonight we're not just watching a football game, we're witnessing a showdown, clash of tigers where every inch of turf will be fought for. It's going to be a brawl, a battle of wills, and you can bet that our St. Mary's Tigers are ready to scratch, claw, and fight their way to victory. This is Friday Night Football at its finest. You don't want to miss a second of it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in Chad Methvin. Man, what an intro, buddy. Fireworks going on. This is exciting. This is as good as Friday night gets.
If you aren't here, you're missing out. This is Friday Night Lights at its best. Two schools that have a long history, not a recent history, but a long history together. No love lost between them. As my sons last night told me, got to pull the chin strap a little bit tighter tonight.
No doubt about it. And, Chad, great intro there. But let me tell you, a storied program here at Manny. These guys looking to kind of get their right footing after a tough opening start to their season. Big guys on the field. And, our guys are scrappy. I love our line play. One of the things that's glaring anytime we go to a bigger school is the fact that they have a sideline with a tent with chairs where their starters can come off and get coached up. We don't have that luxury at St. Mary's. Our guys are going both ways.
It's all about nutrition at St. Mary's and just the heart. We've never been the bigger team. I don't think we've ever gotten off the bus and intimidated anybody.
Nope.
But we'll punch you in the mouth, and I'm looking forward to it. Look, they're 0-3 Manny, but trust me, they're still Manny.
And you got them at home, too. Got them in front of their faithful, and it's going to be a battle. So out to do the coin toss for your St. Mary's Tigers. Of course, number 52, Peyton Mitchell. Number 4, Hayden Nelson, I think I saw out there.
Number 7, Braylon Norman. And number 3, Cole Young.
Absolutely. So just like the Saints, unfortunately, a little bit of injury along the offensive line. Still a little bit of shakeup going on there. But you know what? We just got to find the next guy that's ready to play.
Tucker Johnson's out for a couple of weeks for us, number 53. And the dude has just been a beast on defense this year so far. We're going to sorely miss him. Connor Kay's out for a few more weeks. We're always thin on the offensive line, and we're getting thinner. Dennison Morgan volunteered, a young sophomore volunteered to go down to the offensive line to help out. So, it's just next man up at St. Mary's,
Yeah, absolutely. That is always the mentality. And, of course, we got Hudson back last week. So we have the coin toss here. So St. Mary's is going to take the initial kickoff. I got to think that means that Manny probably won the toss.
Manny won the toss deferred. With a minute and 26 seconds to kick off, we're going to take a short time out and be right back to you.
Yop and the Childers. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Cole Yop and Brady Childers back deep for your St. Mary's Tigers. Not very deep, though. They're at their own 20-yard line. I think they're anticipating probably a little bit of a squib kick, and you have 5 guys along the front there. So
looks like we have more of our hands unit out than a return team.
Yep.
They must onside kick a lot or squib it, like you said.
Yep, absolutely. So just a big Manny Tiger kick is away, ball is away, and Brady Childers takes it in and already called dead ball. I think it's going to be offsides.
Looks like on Manny. Back him up and redo it.
So we'll take that penalty. We'll back him up. Last I checked, Chad, football is still a game of field position, so we'll take as much of the field as you'll give us.
Hey, real estate's valuable.
Absolutely. Location.
St. Mary's got a big win last week against a 2A opponent. Fared pretty well on the schedule we've had. I mean, our ex-coach gave us a juggernaut of a schedule, to say the least, on his way out of the door.
Parting gift.
Yes, we weathered it pretty well. Bunky was rough, but we played well against Red River, a 2A school.
We were in that one.
Beat Menard, a 2A school, and now we're playing another 2A school.
Yeah. Was on the radio with Chris Salim yesterday for just a few minutes, and he asked me keys to victory, and it's minimizing and doing away with our mental penalties. So Brady Childers up to almost midfield on a return, took it in at about his own 30-yard line. Good return, and your St. Mary's Tigers take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line. So
great field position for the Tigers to start the ball game there. I think it's key for St. Mary's to get out front early.
Yeah, punch them in the mouth.
Punch them in the mouth. Let them know we're here, and because in the fourth quarter it's going to lean towards them with two-way players.
Yeah. So your Tigers break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage, ball on the right hash, going towards the north end zone. 2 receivers left and right of the formation, spread out wide, stacked. Ball is over the head of the quarterback, and that's Godfrey, I believe, number 7 in there.
Braylon Norman.
Braylon Norman, yep. So I think that was probably set up as a wildcat. That's not the way you want to start the game.
Braylon was our starting quarterback. He took over starting quarterback all the last week.
There you go.
For Preston Tilley. The young center, Hudson Mefton, that's my wife's son, overstaffed him.
No relation.
No relation to me, just my wife's kid.
So not a way you want to start the game. Ball now facing second and a long about 35 back at their own 30. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, and a offset running back for the quarterback, who is Tilley. Tilley lofts one long, just got to run up underneath it. Intercepted. Manny has it at their own 30, 40, 45.
Back.
And
good lick by John Paul Tibido.
John Paul Tibido.
Give me some of that, baby.
John Paul Tibido took him down at the 46-yard line, but that's going to be coming back a little bit. 2 flags on the field. Looks initially like illegal blocking the backs on the return.
Shalingani he didn't have the height against the DB. The DB was taller. That was stride for stride. Wasn't a bad throw.
No,
it was right on
the put it there. You got to run up and go get it, and that's what he did.
Yeah.
But like you said, Chad, what a lick by JPT.
Oh, man.
That's what I think we just start calling JPT.
JPT.
So,
welcome in Dudley here.
Yeah. Welcome to the show, Dudley. Great intro you did for us there. And, going to be a battle here, brother.
Yeah, just the not quite the start we were looking for there, obviously.
Nope.
But, I don't mind it. Seeing us and like seeing us take a deep shot there. So nothing wrong with the play call.
No, not at all. And Tilley's got the gun to make it happen for
absolutely.
Sure. Yep. So Manny Tigers now 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line. I formation, handoff right side with running room. Sidesteps a would-be defender. 1st down territory, gains about 15 on the play. It's going to be right up around midfield. So first possession and a 1st down for the Manny Tigers.
Yeah, Manny just looking power run there off the right-hand side, pulling look like the backside guard and tackle on that carry. Able to pick up a good game for them on the 1st down.
Ball is at midfield. Manny on the far right hash, wide side to the left. 2 receivers to the right. I formation. St. Mary's looks like they're going to bring a blitz in here, and running back gets right side, 18 up and gets another first down, almost very identical to the second. And
I think that's the same play.
Yeah, I mean,
if it's not broke, don't fix it.
That's it. You know, keep going to the middle, right?
And the blitz, the pressure got through up the middle, but handoff and running back just beat it there to the outside.
So again, 2 plays, 2 first downs, and Manny in St. Mary's Tiger territory at the St. Mary's 32-yard line. Ball stays on the right hash. 2 receivers to the left. I formation with a big fullback. Once again, St. Mary's looking to bring pressure here. Handoff left side. Running back, nothing doing this time. St. Mary's closes the gap on that. And
big number 75, Atlas.
Yep, Atlas kicks. And I think I also saw number 55 in there for your Connor Key in there for your St. Mary's Tigers coming from his down line position. So 2nd and 10, no gain on the play here.
Tigers needed to stop there and break that rhythm of just ripping off runs. I got a feeling Manny's going to live behind number 74, that big offensive tackle down there.
Absolutely. So Manny, handoff, right side, right up the middle. Gain of about almost 7 or 8 yards on the play. Big hole in the middle of the defensive line there. Manny closing in on pay dirt here, kind of getting ready to enter the red zone, headed towards the south end zone. And guys, I got to think our St. Mary's fans are glad it's not a month earlier, because they'd still be looking into the sun right now and wouldn't be able to see anything for about till about the second quarter with burnt retinas. So
big 3rd and 3 here.
Yep.
Oh, he powered his way forward.
Through. Yeah, he got it by about a yard. Just a straight dive off the right tackle there.
Yeah, just a handoff, quick dive to the fullback there with action by the tailback in the backfield. Just a nose dive right there with the fullback, and he was able to power forward for about 4 or 5 yards on the carry.
St. Mary's bringing in a little more meat. Number 79, Blaze, just checked in the ball game.
Yep.
Aiden Nelson checked out.
Yep. Conan at the nose, 2 receivers to the left, none to the right. And I formation, handoff, left side, dive, and gain of about 10 and still going. Finally wrestled down at about the 6-yard line. That's going to set up 1st and goal to go for the Manny Tigers on their home turf. And I think they're going to be very content to just run the ball if they can continue to do this.
Well, Manny's never been a passing team.
No, they hadn't. And on defense, they usually stack the box and just pin their ears back and bring the dogs.
Yeah. But a good hard running by their tailback. Kudos to the young man. He's running hard.
Yep.
Tigers going to have to stiffen up their defense now that the ball's inside the 10-yard line. See if we can hold them to a field goal here.
Same I formation. Receivers now on the short side, right side of the field. Snap, handoff, right side, walks into the end zone. No, almost. I thought he stretched the ball out, so it's going to be down at the half-inch line here. So got wrestled down from behind. Good thing that wasn't called a horse collar.
I see our linebackers. We're waiting on the blow to come to us. We got to take it to them. This is Manny.
Yep. So Manny threatening here with about 7:50 left and running on the first quarter clock. Score 0-0. Same power I formation. 2 receivers right. And dive. No, I don't think he got in. Oh, he got in, but he was met at the line of scrimmage. It was
that's the most physical he looked the whole game.
Yeah, handoff to the fullback. Tailback didn't even move on that one.
No, second and third effort here. Had him stuffed there at the line of scrimmage. Looked like we were going to hold him to no gain, and then he was able to pile, just kind of fell towards the end zone.
Yep.
And he was able to fall in with it for the score.
Mm-hmm. And lack of a kicking game, it looks like. Let's see. I don't know. It looks like we're bringing in some some additional beef here. Yeah. Although they're set up to do the shift, so it does look like they will be kicking an extra point here off the toe of, is that number 14? 16's on the hold. I think that's 14 here. So extra point pending. Snap is down, kick is up, and it sneaks through it. It is. So Manny Tigers take the early lead, 7-0 over your St. Mary's Tigers. We'll go ahead and take about a 30-second break, and then we'll probably hopefully thank some sponsors. So. hotspot, so we should be good. I had battery, so we'll just kind of keep an eye on it.
We'll go grab a charger.
I got one. Yes.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we're live.
We are.
And so after that nice long drive, your St. Mary's Tigers just couldn't hold ground, and Manny capitalizes on the turnover, goes about 70 yards on probably a half dozen more plays. Ball brought in, almost slipped, was Childress up to his own 30, brought down from behind at the 32-yard line, and man, that was a little scary there, the way he kind of went down from behind. So your St. Mary's Tigers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. So with 7:34 showing on the first quarter clock, your St. Mary's Tigers trail the Manny Tigers 7-0. St. Mary's huddled up. Break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. Ball on the far hash or right hash, wide side to the left. A little bit of confusion here. 17 on the play clock. Receivers shift a little bit, so that's going to put trips left, nobody to the right, and a stacked running back, St. Mary's. And dead ball here. It looks like offsides, encroachment on St. Mary's, I believe. So dead ball, and no, that's going to be against Manny. I wonder if they were in the neutral zone because it was a pretty quick call. So we'll take 1st and 5 any day of the week.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll take that. Be first and 5 from the 36-yard line.
Yep. So rolling to the left, squares his shoulders. Nice catch by Yop. Yop up for first down territory. He gained about
15 more on the Manny Tigers.
Yep.
After the tackle.
So good little play there. It was really nice. A good squaring of the shoulders by Braylon Norman. So, man, we got about 3 people we can put at the quarterback position. We got Norman, we got Tilly, we got Childress. Not a position we're lacking in. We just need some people to be really good at it, huh? So,
yeah, we're gonna probably play 2 or 3 guys there and see if we can get some momentum at the position and find something that works. And
hey, look, I like keeping them off balance, and it looks like this is going to be additional yardage here. I'm thinking maybe a horse collar going out of bounds.
Horse collar tackle on the tackle there, just out of bounds.
So stacked twin receivers on each side of the formation. St. Mary's handoff right up the middle, almost a face mask there. John Paul Tibido has running room. He gets the first down after a gain of about 11 off the left side. Man, I thought I saw his head move with a little bit of a face mask there.
It sure looked like it, but a good hard run. He was met at the line of scrimmage. Didn't really get a good by defensive lineman. Didn't really get a good lick on him. John Paul able to bounce off, find some running room around the left-hand side, and the Tigers are on the move.
Yep, in true Manny fashion, they were bringing linebackers. They stunted the hole, blitzed hard here. 2 receivers left and right, same formation. Thibodeau stacked behind. Handoff Thibodeau up in the middle of the field. Gains about 4 on that carry. Almost 5. So good hard running by the young running back who reeled off a 77-yarder last week.
I expect it to be a busy night for John Paul Tibido.
Yep.
As it is most Friday nights. But as we look for some stability at the quarterback position, I think we'll lean heavily on him in the run game.
Absolutely. So gain of about 4, 2nd and 6. Snap high, handoff Thibodeau. He had to almost bring that one down. And with a big push, he was almost met by those blitzing linebackers. Still eked out about a yard or 2 there. So I think they're going to mark
snaps were a problem from the center earlier this week in practice.
You got that, Chad?
3rd and about 7. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, rolling to the right. Nice running room for one. And he's going to be down about the half-yard line. And Chad, you're down there. You probably had a good eyeball on it.
He was short. He was short.
Followed blockers, found a little bit of a crease on the right side, and progressed up into the secondary. Brought down at the half-yard line here. Good little momentum push right here by your St. Mary's Tigers.
I was really worried about a fumble there because he didn't see that guy coming from behind him.
Yeah. So this will be the water timeout, obligatory water timeout at the 6-minute mark. Manny Tigers against their own end zone, kind of on their heels. St. Mary's needs to push through. Dudley, probably a good time to thank some sponsors.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll thank our first quarter sponsors here tonight. Allstate, Mr. Elliott Guidros, Louisiana Crawfish Company, BOM, Lot Oil, Cedars Towing Service, Cornerstone Pediatrics, Church Street Inn, Maybell's Corner Pharmacy, Posey Sports Center, and Trace Reliability. Thank you, and shout out to all of tonight's sponsors. Certainly appreciate your support for St. Mary's Tiger football.
Yeah, absolutely. Big thank you. So after the water break here, which is actually right at the 6-minute mark, St. Mary's trails Manny 7-0, but we're knocking on the door.
Yeah, nice to see some momentum here on offense. The tough start, I think, with the opening interception, first, second play of the game. Love seeing us take a deep shot there. Gave up some yards here on defense, and nice to see the Tigers staying mentally strong and in the ball game here as they look to establish themselves here. Still out of the
One of our two guys, I'd like to snap to Tibido.
Receivers to the left, spread way out. Ball on the right hash, and I think that's going to be offsides. We'll see who's called on. It sure looked like Manny was across the line. And they're going to call it against us. That's okay. Gives us a little more room to run.
First and goal from the 6-yard line now, so that'll back it up a little bit. But like you said, if there's positive, good, a little bit more. If you do lean on the passing game, I still expect us to stick with the run here deep in the red zone.
Breaks the huddle, same formation, 2 receivers to the top and bottom of the formation, set out wide. And Tibido takes the handoff, goes left side, has a little run. Touchdown, St. Mary's Tigers.
Big touchdown there for the Tigers. Big touchdown.
Yeah, that's huge. That's the way to answer. And, we talked a little bit about keys to success tonight before you got up here and no mental mistakes. So
yeah, absolutely.
We can't be just giving penalties away. We got to kind of keep our head in this one. Contentious atmosphere, a storied program, multiple state championships. When they didn't win it, they were there for it. The down year, kind of like us.
Yep.
It's going to be a will of
mental strength, and that goes on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Manny obviously starting off 0-3. Here they're looking to establish themselves. The Tigers, after a rough start, looking at building on some momentum established with last week's win against Menard. As we say that bat snap, and it looks like the holder fell on the ball, so we'll be good with the extra point attempt. Tigers will be trailing Manny 7-6. With looking at the scoreboard here, 5 minutes and 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Like you said, Trent and Chad, it's good to see the Tigers staying mentally strong and
let's hear it for these young Tiger cheerleaders.
I hope that one doesn't come back to bite us a little bit right there. But Carter Hogue had a big kick last week, for your St. Mary's Tigers, and that's one of the positions we thought we were going to really have some struggles with the departure of Payne to D1 football, and Carter's like, I got this.
Yeah.
He stepped up and says, I got this.
And has done well, and on the punt game, Dennis Morgan has taken over the punting duties after Payne's been managing those responsibilities for 4 years. And Dennison likewise has done really well.
He's probably averaging 35, 40 yards a kick up there. So, like you said, Dudley, just under 6 minutes, 5:56 in favor of the Manny Tigers over your St. Mary's Tigers. Carter getting ready to put it into it, and 2 receivers back deep for Manny at their own 18-yard line. Kick us away. Nice little bullet kick here, and that's number 18. Their running back gets stacked up by Gannon. Sheffield bounces off of that, has running room, and thankfully gets drugged down by big Atlas Hicks. And, Dudley, can't say enough about Atlas this year. The young man has just been a force to be contended with on both sides of the ball. He's really kind of stepped up his game.
And knew he had the ability. We've seen it. And it's nice to see him begin to harness that and display it on the field. And he really has shown out on both sides of the ball and in special teams as well.
Absolutely. And, going to be leaned upon heavily on the basketball court this year as well. So Manny in their power I formation with two receivers to the left or wide side of their formation, ball on the right hash. Quarterback under center, handoff left side, and good seal there by number 24 for your St. Mary's. That's Litton in there, kind of just sealed the hole and gain of only about a yard. So if anybody can dissect what needs to be on defense, what needs to be done on defense, it's going to be the combination of Frank Griffin and Coach Principal Wren.
Right.
No doubt.
Yeah, no, they'll make the necessary adjustments. They do a great job of that, and I'm sure they'll do the same this game.
Power I formation, quarterback under center for Manny. They go into the down position, get in penetration. Is your St. Mary's Tigers wrestled down? Is running back number 18, tailback, tries to go off the left side. Man, good control of the line of scrimmage by our defensive line.
Number 75, Atlas again with the tackle, guys.
Yeah. Absolutely. So going to set up 3rd and about 7. And should I make the dad comment? Big 3rd down.
Big 3rd down.
Aren't they all?
Like they all are. You're right.
3rd and about 7, ball on the Manny 43-yard line. They break the huddle. Let's see if they have a passing game. I doubt they'll go to it, but two receivers to the right, I formation. Oh, that was almost fumbled handoff and met. I think that's 18 on 18.
John Paul Tibido.
Yeah. John Paul stuffed that. Gain of about 2. It's going to set up 4th and about 4. Let's see how risky this Manny Tiger coach is going to be. They still have their offense on the field. So, this is reminiscent of the Gator coach a couple of years ago that didn't punt, always kicked the onside kick.
I'd look for him drawing us off sides here, guys.
Yep. So talking about discipline here, watch the ball. Hard count there. They jump. Number 53 jumps for Manny. That'll back them up 5, and now they're in a definite punting situation, I would think. But however, nobody's moved.
No, don't see a couple of guys coming in. I don't know if either is the punter.
Well, that's why I'm paid the big bucks, guys, to make those kind of calls.
4th and 9, and going back for your St. Mary's Tigers is Childress. He's going to set up at his own 30-yard line. And, the punter is only about 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Just a pooch here. Good high hang time. Childress takes it in, sidesteps a would-be tackler, and gets up to about the 36-yard line. It's in there, and if there's time to make another statement, no push.
Yeah, absolutely. That was I won't say maybe a little risky. Nice little return in traffic by Brady Childress. He was able to pull it in, get about 5 yards. Probably could have had a.
I don't know if it was gutsy or crazy. One of the two.
At their own 37-yard line.
So I formation pistol handoff. John Paul breaks a would-be tackler, has running room. And Rice gains about 15 there.
Looks like the Tigers might have found something on that left side, guys.
And let's take advantage of it. We talked pregame early about the changing of the offensive line. We just need to find those puzzles, and a lot of times it's next man up. So pretty much formation, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. High snap, fake handoff. Norman has his own number, has a running back blocking for him, and gains about 7 on that one. We always talk about our wide receivers locking up and blocking downfield. 2 coverage right there, and gain of about 7.
Did a good job there. We got some lights in the press box here. They just Did you find that?
3:03 showing on first quarter action, 7-6.
And it looks like we have a penalty. I missed what the flag was for, but it is a
Incidental face mask. Incidental
like a
face
10-yard
mask.
penalty.
Yeah,
Great.
incidental
So that'll
face
be
mask.
a first down. That'll bring it well inside Manny's territory there. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Manny 28-yard line. Tigers up the line of scrimmage on the left-hand half. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. See back in the backfield behind Braylon Norman. Back handoff to John Tibido up the middle. He's bouncing it out to the right side on the right
Great
side.
miss. He's going to the house, baby. Get in there. Get in there.
1-yard line, maybe the 2.
Once again, right there, right?
Yeah, he has done a great job on several carries tonight. And he's able to bounce it just outside the tackle. It has been to the left-hand side, I believe. The first one was off tackle to the right-hand side. Tigers are in business here. First we go with the 2-yard line. Twin receivers on each side of the formation. Ball spotted at the right-hand hash. Snap is back. Braylon's going to call his own number. Make the man miss, and he is in the end
there,
zone.
guys.
2-yard rushing touchdown.
He's in there.
Yeah, he just pretty much left number 21 there of Taters. He had a great little outside fake and pushed it up and got into the end zone there. So good job.
Great run. It was a keeper all the way for Braylon as John Paul Tibido played the lead blocker role coming from his tailback position. And Braylon really had one man to beat there at about the 1 yard. And he was able to cut back towards the middle after running to the left-hand side and was able to get in the end zone. Tigers are going to go for 2 here. They get a 6 extra point. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Snap is back. Braylon unable to handle it. It was I would say it was real high. It was probably at his helmet, maybe just above his helmet height. But just slipped through his fingers there. He fell on it, so that's 2 missed extra point attempt. We were at 2 minutes and 28 seconds left in the first quarter, and St. Mary's Tigers are leading Manny Tigers 12-7. Exciting start to this game. We knew it was be an exciting game from the get-go, and as Tigers are taking on the Tigers tonight, kind of local rivalries, 30 minutes down the road here, so it's an exciting matchup. And St. Mary's able to take an early lead here late in the first quarter.
Yeah, certainly so. Dudley, we'll see this same thing at our stadium here in a couple of weeks, but it looks like the youth of Sabine Parish out here as junior cheerleaders, and that's always a good thing for the young ladies and certainly gets parents and grandparents out here excited, and they're doing a good little job here, man. There's quite a few of them. I got to say there's probably about 50 of them, man.
At least Manny cheerleaders from the 30-yard line to the 30-yard line here. So they're out in full force, and it looks like they're having a good time down there.
Kick away, kind of a little squib by game, goes over the up defender and passes around. Number 4, brings it over the 15. There's probably time to get there. JP almost got him, and finally rushed it down by Childress as well as 6. And that was actually Jacob Tibido. Looked like from the 13.
I think that was Jacob Tibido seeing some action. They're going to mark him down at the 23-yard line. So squib kick straight up the middle worked as it bounced off a couple of Manny players there on the return attempt. They were able to wrangle it in. Inside the 15-yard line, only about 10 yards on the return. They'll mark him down at the 23-yard line. Manny will take over 1st and 10 from there. Manny breaks the huddle. 2 receivers left-hand side. Tight end is also to the left-hand side. Fullback and tailback lined up in the eye behind the quarterback who's under center. Snaps back. Toss there to the left-hand side. Looking for some running room. And we had him in the backfield twice, and then had him again about 10, 11 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. Number 18 was able to spin out of both tackle attempts, and that's going to be 15, 20 yards on the carry. That's number 18, Davies Thomas. He is a sophomore running back for Manny, and he's been a powerful runner here tonight. He's good balance, and he keeps the legs turning.
He's kind of their bread and butter.
So not a big guy, but he can keep his balance.
He does a good job, doesn't he?
Go. Come on, Gannon. Get back in there.
So Manny breaks the huddle. 2 receivers and a tight end to the right-hand side of the formation. Manny in the handoff to the tailback. Met in the backfield by freshman Gannon Sheffield. Unable to wrap him up, but we are able to, the rest of the defense, wrangle him up for maybe about a foot behind the line of scrimmage there.
Chad, I don't know if you have any high school eligibility left, but I'd almost put you out at corner and dare him to throw the ball, buddy. I don't know if you heard this.
If you're going to stick me somewhere, stick me
a
out there.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Manny breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the left.
But you better respect it because they'll lob one up there.
St. Mary's loading the box, bringing the heat, taking the handoff. And speaking of the pass and overthrown number 4, but who was that breaking on that ball? I think that was number
21, A.J. Lavispear on the coverage.
Lavispear almost jumped that route a little bit. We're respecting the throw, and that's the first time I've seen him drop back and try it.
Well, went for the bootleg after the play action pass there, rolling out to the wide side of the field. Peyton Mitchell was coming in on a blitz up the middle, and he was on the tail of the quarterback. Had to get rid of it under a little duress, and he overthrew his receiver. Good coverage by the Tiger defense, though. We had our defensive backs and defenders in position on that one.
Under a minute to go in first quarter action here, St. Mary's Tigers leading 12-7 over Manny.
3rd and 10 here from Manny's.
Big third down here, guys. Big third down.
Big third down. 2 receivers to the left. Single receiver in the wing to the right-hand side of the formation. Quarterback's in the shotgun with the tailback lined up to his right-hand side. And they're going to have a delayed game on Manny. That'll back them up 5 yards and bring up a 3rd and 15 for Manny's own 38-yard line. So that's going to give them a few more yards. They'll have to go here on 3rd down. And Manny looking to develop some rhythm here. They're struggling here last couple of series trying to find Tigers. St. Mary's
What if our Tigers can hold them here, guys, and go score?
St. Mary's doing a good job here on
if we can hold them here and get a quick score, that would put the pressure on them.
Little change of formation. The tight end to the left, 2 receivers right, and
another flag.
Once again here, another flag. So dead ball. Delay game again. Wow. So
bring up a 3rd and 20 from the Manny 33-yard line. 53 seconds left to go in first quarter action with St. Mary's leading Manny 12-7.
So this is a situation knowing where the sticks are. Keep everything in front of you. Yep, absolutely.
3rd and 20.
And don't do anything stupid.
Yep.
Manny breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the right. Ball spotted on the right-hand side of the field. Single receiver and wing back on the left-hand side. Snap is back.
Ball is
deep, and it's out of bounds at about the St. Mary's 30-yard line.
Yep. Intended receiver number 10 and step-for-step in coverage number 11, Brady Childers. And a little bit of on play. Thankfully, no PI there called. Set up 4th and that same 20.
4th and 20. Got to think that Manny will punt it. Brady is back at the St. Mary's 35-yard line, waiting on the return attempt. Timmy receiver on the last play was Evan Wilson.
Roger, it's the same guy that's been on that quarterback. So we'll see if he's going to do that little peek on. He does. He just dropped it. This is way over here. Get away
from it. Get away from it, Tigers.
Manny Tiger. It's going to be St. Mary's Tiger football in Manny territory at their 49-yard line.
Maybe about 17 yard kick on that one. St. Mary's will take over in Manny territory at the 49-yard line. And I tell you, it's exciting. Let's see if we can keep the momentum going here.
That should
got 37 seconds left on the game here in the third quarter. St. Mary's leading 12-7, and certainly like to see that offensive momentum continue to build here early in the ball game. Tigers break the huddle. 3 receivers to the left-hand side of the formation. Snap is back. John Paul Tibido leading around the right-hand side of the
good block. Good
and he's going to get a first down on the play. It looks like 11 yards on the carry. They're going to force him out of bounds at the Manny 36-yard line. So,
questionable no call on being hit out of bounds there.
Yeah, it looked
I
like
definitely had him a foot or two out of bounds.
basically moves the ball to the other hash as well. So now working off the right hash, Dudley.
Yep, 2 receivers on the left-hand side. Now we're bringing in a third receiver. May have a tight end there on the right-hand side.
Look at Tibido coming right at me, guys. Tibido coming right at me.
Oh, ball is down.
Low snap, and Braylon wasn't prepared for it, and he's going to fall on it back at the 46-yard line. That'll be a loss of 10 yards from the snap. It'll be 20 from there, and it looks like that will take on to the end of the first quarter. Tigers leading Manny 12-7, and we'll give a shout out to our first quarter sponsor.
So first quarter sponsors, big thank you to these guys: Allstate, Elliott Guidroz, Louisiana Crawfish Company, BOM, Lot Oil, Cedars Towing Service, Cornerstone Pediatrics, the Church Street Inn, My Bill's Corner Pharmacy, Posey Sports Center, Trace Reliability. Big thank you to those first quarter sponsors. And man, I tell you what, just when you kind of feel like you're getting some momentum going, it just goes for it.
Yeah, we'll get to the big players and not making
All you young
mistakes.
Tiger fans, we're looking for the first touchdown dash. Show us what you got.
And, that's another example. We'll see if we can overcome that loss of 10 yards on first down, second down, or it will be second down now. We can overcome
We gotta get our center down. Somebody needs to talk to him. He needs to work on his snaps. He's all over the place tonight.
Golly, I wish his parents were here to settle him down.
He might need a place to stay tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, St. Mary's gets the victory. I got a little spot for him. Might even feed him.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
I had 2 of them. I know what it's all about. Three receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Norman in the pistol. Now we move 1 over to the right. That puts 2 left, 2 right. I formation. That backdoor little handoff has been so good. Make a good leg.
He's gone. Let's run him out their own stadium.
That has to be a draw. The late draw there.
Late draw play. Woo! I love it. John Paul took that about 5 yards deep, so I'm going to call that at least about a 45-yard run for John Paul Tibido. JPT, he done earned a new name. JPT.
We asked we'd be able to overcome. We needed to be able to overcome that 10-yard ball down carry. Again, when we do have this, do so, I think twice so far tonight. 11:52 left in the second quarter. Tigers leading 18-7, pending an extra point here after a 45-yard touchdown run by John Paul Tibido.
So, kick is away. That looks to be good. Actually, a little bit of landfall on that one, and it is. And,
easily good.
Yeah. So,
Carter at 19-7. St. Mary's over Manny here in the second quarter.
Carter Hogue.
With 11:52 remaining in the first half.
Carter Hogue with the AT, and man, I like what I see. This is an intimidating atmosphere to come into, and your St. Mary's Tigers have maintained their poise and composure. A couple of little mistakes, man. If we can clean this up and keep our foot on the throttle,
What I see watching film here this week.
Guys,
the Tigers.
I got some local scores.
Go ahead, Chad.
Oh, I got Montgomery and Tensas 0-0. DeQuincy's over Lakeview 21-0 in the first quarter. Pineville is down 20-6 to Leesville, and Natchitoches Central is 0-0 in the first quarter with Parkway.
That's some good scores. Appreciate the updates. And Dudley, I don't recall, have we done the bootleg yet this year? That might be the first time I've seen it. It's been
the quarterback draw.
It's in the
the draw.
First time this year, but did see them working on it this week in practice, so not surprised to see it here tonight.
Short kick brought in by number 6. He's up to the 30, 35 heads running room, 40. Kicks to the left side, he's across midfield, gets bounced out of bounds. Not before he delivers a blow. And number 6 with a bully return sets up Manny really good in St. Mary's territory. The 1st and 10 Manny at the St. Mary's 30. Let's see, keep going back and forth here. Looks like that's going to be the 42-yard line.
42-yard line. Looks like we're going to settle in there.
They were walking serpentine there. I didn't know if they were doing a sobriety drill or what.
So we've had pretty good coverage on kickoff returns here this year, but looked like about a missed tackle as he was able to run through an arm tackle at around the 30-yard line and pass the running room on the left-hand side. The first Manny from the St. Mary's 42-yard line, 2 receivers to the right, along with a tight end, high formation behind the quarterback, and the center. They get off to the tailback. Looking for some running room off tackle to the right-hand side. He's going to fall forward for about a 2-yard gain. Bring up 2nd and 8 from the St. Mary's 40-yard line. Not a bad job by the defense there to hold him to 2 yards.
Dudley, this is where, as a coach, you really kind of got to gap discipline. Gap discipline. Get in your gap, maintain your gap, and don't get driven out of it because that young man can make something happen across the line of scrimmage. And if you're on the defensive end position, string it out, push him back inside where you help with.
Run fits and gap integrity are going to be big for this game. Huge. And maintaining our spots and not getting moved out.
He gets out in the box. I think I see about 7 bodies up in the box right here. Hand off left side, a little bit over pursuit, brought down from behind. I think that's JPC on the tackle. Gain of about 3. That should set up 3rd and about 5, looks like to me, Dudley.
Yeah, where they spotted it, looks like the 37-yard line. Bring up 3rd and 5. 35. St. Mary's territory. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in second quarter. St. Mary's over Manny 19-7.
And trying to get something going after a good return on the kickoff. Quarterback under center. 2 receivers to the right. Power I formation. Pitch right. Trying to get some running room is number 18. Oh, nice. He got walloped there. Did I see a flag come out? I don't think so.
Number 7 on the tackle, Bradley Norman, knocked him out of bounds, guys.
Okay. He's going to be short, it looks like, by about a yard, if I'm not mistaken, Chad. You probably have a better eyeball on it, but judging by the initial spot out of bounds, he's going to be about a yard shy. Got to think they'll go for it with 4th
it's 4 down territory. Coach Seastruck is playing for a holding call that they blew.
Hey, watch the ball.
Yep. So, yeah.
I got 4th down in the yard.
Ball here. Don't get.
Yeah, look, nothing will jump offside. Sure, they'll go with the hard count here. 4th and 1 from these
Tigers screaming, watch the ball.
Yep. That was immediately blown up. That's going to be a 1st down, but it wasn't going to go to the line.
Not penetration, just got by.
The St. Mary's defense and linebackers, but they went straight from the tailback, and it was a dive to the fullback there up the middle, and they just over-pursued there in the backfield. Yeah.
So, A.J. Anderson won the 1st down for the Manny Tigers. Manny got a little bit of renewed energy. I think that's Kalen Cox, quarterback, 16. Handoff right side. 5 steps, a would-be trickler, and brought down by number 52.
Peyton Mitchell drove him pretty hard on the ground there.
Yep. Gain of about a yard here, so Tiger defense of St. Mary's kind of tenacious here. 8:49 and counting.
Dennison Morgan coming out with a limp, guys. Dennison Morgan coming out with a limp.
Yeah, tape that up, give them a Tylenol, and put them back in.
Manny, we know they have some speed in the backfield, so they can break one at any point. But it's nice to see the adjustments by the St. Mary's defense here, as they have made Manny work for it on each of their drives here in the second quarter.
Quarterback under center, handoff left side, finds a little bit of a crease and finally drugged down by
Number 24, Camden Litton on the tackle.
That'll be a first down for Manny. 1st and 10 inside the red zone as they will take ball spotted here on the left hand hash at the 14-yard line.
Dennison's obviously okay. He's coming back in the ball game.
Yep. And looked like he was running good. So. And it looks like going to be a timeout. Manny Tigers will thank some second quarter sponsor.
Timeout by Manny. 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. St. Mary's leading Manny 19-7. We'll thank our second quarter sponsors: Double B Hauling, Barnum Internal Medicine, Sprout Financial Group, Bay's Daycare, Guidro's Physical Therapy and Wellness, Manpower Temp Agency, Citibank and Trust Company, NFA, Exchange Bank, and Natty Southern Nutrition. Big thank you to all of our sponsors. And I think we'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back here momentarily.
Dudley, can you hear me?
First and 10 for the Manny Tigers at the St. Mary's 14-yard line.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Chad, yeah, we can hear you good.
Okay.
Yep, you're live on the radio.
So Manny breaks the huddle. 2 receivers and a tight end to the left-hand side. Power out formation behind the quarterback in the backfield. Snap is back. Toss to the left-hand side. Cutting back to the right-hand side. Has an angle. A little bit of a hole. He's powering forward to the 5-yard line.
Running back and bring that one right there. They might have found something right there at number 23.
Yeah, number 23 for Manny. He's been lining up at the fullback position, moving back to tailback for that toss.
Second down is coming.
I want him to move him back to fullback.
Yeah, no kidding. He's Anderson, J.J. Anderson, big tailback in the backfield for Manny. And it looks like St. Mary's will
timeout. St. Mary's.
7 minutes and 25 seconds left in the second quarter. St. Mary's leading Manny 19-7, but Manny threatening here inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, absolutely. And probably the story of this drive was the big kickoff return there. Set them up deep in St. Mary's territory. So, like our tenacity, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We'll take a 30-second timeout here. Be back momentarily.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Hi, Chad GPT.
Yes, exactly. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Back from a timeout called by St. Mary's. Each team should have 2
second down,
timeouts.
2 yards to go for the Tigers.
2nd and 6.
Kaylin Cox under center, handoff left side. Nice. Met at the line of scrimmage there.
Anderson takes the handoff.
Chance Rushing squared him up there, guys, and brought the wood.
Yeah. Stood him up at the line of scrimmage. That'll be no gain. And I said 2nd and 6. It was 2nd and 2.
They can get a first down.
They can get a first down. That'll bring up 3rd and maybe 1. They may have given him a yard on that carry. So 3rd and 1 here at the 5-yard line. Ball spotted here on the left-hand hash.
But this has been 4 down territory
since they're watching the Tigers. Make some noise, Tiger fan.
So we'll go back to shifting back to the fullback and got the normal tailback there in the game. 2 receivers and tight end to the left-hand side of the formation.
Yards, nice.
Handoff up the middle. He's met at the line of scrimmage and dropped actually.
Thomas takes the handoff up the middle.
Dennis and Morgan led the way with Chance Rushing cleaning it up, guys. Big 4th down coming up.
Lost 2 there, huh?
He lost. They may spot him right there.
4th down for the Tigers.
It looked like he lost about a half.
4 down stance right here.
4th and 1 from the 5-yard line. 6 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the second quarter with St. Mary's up 19-7. See if we can get a defensive stand here inside the 10. Manny breaks
St. Mary's sidelines fired up, guys. They're chanting over there.
Yep. Right-hand side of the formation. Power I. Snap is back. Handoff to the fullback.
We got him. We got him.
He's
Anderson on the carry.
They're going to give him forward momentum here.
It's going to be close. It'll be on the spot.
First down for the Tigers.
Oh,
That was
woo. Oh, cooking.
They're going to have to measure this, guys, to see where they're going to spot it. They're giving forward progress to the 4-yard line, which was the.
If it's judged by where the ball
Water
is,
break on the field.
I don't think they have it.
Chad, you got an eye shot over there. What are you seeing?
I didn't have him making it, guys. I did not have him making it at all.
I'd call for a spot right here.
And they are absolutely calling a timeout. They're going to have to measure on this one to see where it's at as the official moves the ball again.
No, sir. They were quick to lay the sticks down. There is no measurement.
No measurement.
No measurement.
Well, we dropped the sticks. We dropped the sticks real quick.
So coaching staff is indicating they got it by about a ball length, but
Who took a timeout?
looks like they have
Did
the
Manny take a timeout?
the markers back up. It's an official's timeout as they are going to measure.
Yeah, as they should.
But we are getting an indication that it's going to be first down, maybe by about the length of a ball.
Yep. After they moved it 3 times.
After they moved it 3 times, that's right. No, they're stretching the chains out. Need to add a or 2 to it.
No, he doesn't have.
That's short.
Oh, they're going to give it to him. It's not
Go look at it, Coach.
It's the nose.
Coach Seaster's going to take a look at this. I don't think they got it.
Yeah. Come and look at it.
For the Manny Tigers.
And it looks from here like it depends on what angle you're looking at. But if it's a first down, it's barely a first down.
You couldn't. Remember the referee that put the credit card between them? You couldn't.
About 6 inches. I'll continue that much between the time that they marked it and they brought the chains
let's go
out.
play football. That's home cooking right there. And don't like what I smell on the stove, but
Absolutely not. And that'll be first and goal from the 4-yard line.
I didn't have him anywhere close to that spot.
I didn't think
it looked like it from up here. So handoff right side and
J.J. Anderson.
Oh, yes, sir. The penalty. Thank you very much, young man. Spins the ball in the end zone and gets a penalty. That'll be assessed on the kickoff.
Handoff show out.
Somebody needs to remind that young man he's 0-3.
5 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Tigers up 19-13. St. Mary's up 19-13, pending an extra point here.
Got to think they'll go for 2.
by Manny. We thought they would go for 2, but there is a penalty on the touchdown. Looks like
Coach elected to take that on the kickoff.
Yep.
So it looks like they line up here. Kind of question mark coming in from number 14. So they do the offset formation. So they shift now to the middle, set up in a PAT formation. Trying to get gap integrity here. So the snap is back. It's high. Number 14 tries to go right. He won't get this, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be brought down at about the 5-yard line. PAT no good. That'll make it 19-13.
Extra point attempt is no good.
Game in favor of your St. Mary's Tigers with 5:50 to go before halftime.
Yeah, I tell you, right, I know we gave up a touchdown there. Had a good return by Manny on the initial kickoff there. Tigers defense is playing tough. Thought they had held them on 4th down and 1 there inside the 10-yard line. It was
the third time they moved the ball that they got that first down.
And moved it in the right direction.
Yes.
To help gain the first down. But still, I'll give kudos to St. Mary's defense. They have been good here since the first drive that they started the game with. Made some adjustments, see if we can remain mentally strong here.
St. Mary's should end up with great field position here, guys, after the kickoff, after the penalty.
Chad, at halftime, I need you to check some IDs on these officials, see if anybody's named Ebarb, Sepulveda, Curtis. Anything like that might be a giveaway.
So after the penalty, Manny will be forced to kick off from their 25-yard line, 10-yard penalty, unsportsmanlike conduct after the touchdown.
I think it was very smart of coach to take it on the kickoff also.
Yeah, absolutely, Chad. I agree.
So your St. Mary's Tigers set up at their own 41-yard line here in Childress, and who's opposite him? There we go. We're getting our middle back set here. Who's opposite Childress? Can you see?
Shalligany.
Okay. All right. So Manny set to kick away. Ball is high. Brought in by Childress at his 40, 45, 50. Has a little crease up to the 40. Brought down at the 36-yard line.
Nice return by Brady Childress.
And let's see if your St. Mary's Tigers can do likewise with the good field position. 1st and 10 at the Manny 35.5-yard line. Good little return.
Yeah, absolutely. After had the courtesy or benefit of the penalty,
J.J. Anderson, yeah.
And
thank you, Mr. Anderson.
And then a nice return on top of that. So starting this drive off in Manny territory, 1st and 10. Wide on each side of the formation. Braylon Norman in the pistol formation with John Paul Tibido lined up behind him. Snap is back, handoff to John Paul Tibido. Met at the line of scrimmage. He might score. There's three linebackers for Manny.
Typical Manny.
If he could have broken through that initial wave, there's not much left behind. And certainly look for possibly pulling that one back there in the backfield by Braylon, and may have some running room. Be second and given no gain on the play. It'd be 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line.
5-12 to count before halftime. 9-13 St. Mary. And there it is. There it is. Turn it up.
Turn it up.
Good off tackle, and if he stayed in bounds, he's got a touchdown.
Touchdown, Tigers.
The 10-yard line, 11-yard line. So it's a good offside.
Yeah, Tigers had strong side set up the right-hand side of formation with good receivers on that side. Great quarterback keeper around the left-hand side, the weak side of the formation.
Joe Morgan's telling me he didn't step out of bounds.
I question that as well. The official that was following him didn't see him step out of bounds either. It was a back judge that called that one. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 10-yard line, but a nice run by Braylon Norman there.
Big spread for
Manny coming with pressure. Oh, he sidestepped it. He's going to get there. Oh, he's about a half-yard line short.
Half-yard line. That's 3 times we've gotten it to the half-yard line there. But your St. Mary's Tigers set up here with 1st and goal to go at about the 1-yard line on the left hash, going towards the south end zone. Here with the lead, 19-16.
Just keep doing more of that same.
Yep, 2 receivers on each side of the formation, spread out wide.
And roll right, quick slant.
Snap is back. Braylon Norman's going to keep it. Looking for some running room up the middle. Found some pressure. Manny able to get some penetration with all of their linebackers. It looks like blitz, all-out blitz again. He's going to lose a yard. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. If we could sneak a receiver behind those linebackers, you got to think it's wide open. I know we're heavy run here in the first half. We'll see if we can also get in the end zone. Clock's running, 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the first half. St. Mary's breaks the huddle. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Snap is back. Handoff, John Paul Tibido. Still about a yard shot. Looking for some room around the left-hand side. It looks like they're
got him on the 2-yard line, guys. 2-yard line.
Be a 3rd and goal for the 2-yard line.
You throw it here, guys, a little tight end dump or something?
Yeah, that's plenty of room to the wide side here, which is to the right. Ball on the far left hash, set up at the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal to go.
3 receivers to the right-hand side of the formation, single receiver to the left. Braylon Norman in the shotgun with John Paul Tibido lined up to his right. Braylon takes a snap, rolling out to his right, looking for a receiver, and he's going to try and power into the end zone. sweeping it himself. They're going to force him out at about the 1 yard line.
That's the one where you throw it out and probably just use your play and turn it up.
Tigers going to kick it, guys. Tigers are going to kick it.
All right, so Carter Hogue on to do a field goal here. So it's going to be about a
It's less than an extra point.
Let's see.
Looks like
19
a
yard?
19-yard
19-yarder.
field goal attempt.
Go.
Right hand hash.
Come on, little Hokie.
That's right. Let's go, little Hogue. He's on the right hash, so for a right-footed kicker, this ought to be pretty good with his kick and with his hook. And
It's good.
See if it went through. And it's good. Good job.
It's good.
That'll add 3. It'll make it 21-13 in favor of your St. Mary's Tigers with 2:46 to go before halftime.
22-13. So able to get some points after that drive inside the 5-yard line. Would have loved to have seen us punch that one in, but we settled for 3 points. We'll thank our second quarter sponsors.
And they include Double D Holland LLC, Barnum Internal Medicine, Cross Financial Group, Phase Daycare, Guidro's Physical Therapy and Wellness, Manpower Temporary Agency, City Bank and Trust Company, NFA, Exchange Bank, and Natty Southern Nutrition. Big thank you to those sponsors.
So it'll be big here with 2 minutes and 46 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Tigers kicking off after the field goal there.
Which really keep holding them out of the end zone, guys, as Manny gets the ball to start the second half, don't they?
Yep, absolutely. Don't want to give them the opportunity for back-to-back scores if we can help it. So nice defensive stand. Need good kickoff coverage here.
Yeah, absolutely. Maintain your lanes, be disciplined, and get downfield. Kick us away. Brought in at the 20, 25. Creep on the left side. Tripped up 30, middle of the field. One man to beat. And
he's gone.
Up to the 40-yard line. Finally tackled by number 55.
Dennison Morgan with the tackle. A touchdown saving tackle.
Yeah. The special teams kick return kind of killing us here. Kickoffs kind of hurting me. That's usually a chance to get your starters a chance to rest, but we might have to get them in here.
Well, we might have to go back to squibbing the kick in it or something. We can't keep kicking it to that guy deep.
Yeah, kick it out of bounds.
No, two good athletes back there to give them a good return. That squib worked out well early. And Manny will take over. 1st and 10 from the St. Mary's 40-yard line. 2 receivers and a tight end on the right-hand side of the formation. Power eye behind the quarterback who's under center. Snap is back. Sweet falls out to the left-hand side. Tigers meet him about a yard beyond the line of scrimmage. He's going to fight forward for maybe 2 or 3 on the carry.
Defense, man, controlling the line of scrimmage right here.
That was led by our 2 senior linebackers, Peyton Mitchell and Chance Rushing right there.
Doing a great job there. They're going to mark him down at the 38-yard line. 2 yard gain. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in the first half. Manny breaks the huddle. 2 receivers and a tight end to the left-hand side of the formation. Power eye in the backfield.
Fox under center.
Snap is back.
Oh, met by Atlas and Hayden. Way to go, guys.
There.
Hayden Nelson with the tackle there and Atlas cleaning it up.
Yes, sir.
Hayden and Atlas with a big
Loss of a
defensive
yard.
stop. Loss of 3 yards. On the play.
So timeout here, Manny Tigers. Let's go ahead and thank some sponsors again. Second quarter sponsors for our 446 broadcast include Double D Holland LLC, Barnum Internal Medicine, Cross Financial Group, Phase Daycare, Guidro's Physical Therapy and Wellness, Manpower Temporary Agency, City Bank and Trust Company, NFA, Exchange Bank, Natty Southern Nutrition. Dudley, how huge is it to keep these Manny Tigers out of the end zone before half, knowing that they get the ball in the second half?
Well, like Chad mentioned, they do get the ball, and you just mentioned they do get the ball there in the second half. I think this is big to have a defensive stand here to wrap up the first half action. If we can keep them off the scoreboard, hold them to 13 points here in the first half, knowing they get the ball back, it'll be big for the potential to build momentum in the back half of the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you got to figure, Manny, this is 2-down territory. You know, the minute 46 till halftime, they're gonna go 2 plays here.
Yeah, definitely is. 3rd and 11 from the St. Mary's 41-yard line.
And I tell you, you look at the mismatch here between number 14 and Michael French here. It's almost like you dare him to throw. We stacked the box, brought down, good defensive stance there.
Yep.
But the height difference between French and number 14. I know who's coming down.
4th down and 9 to go for the Manny Tigers.
I'm with you, Trent. I don't understand Manny's play calling here. Very conservative considering the mismatch they have over there.
Chad, what do you have on top?
I said I agree with Trent. I mean, I don't agree with Manny's play calling there. I mean, that boy's got a foot and a half on Michael French. They got to take a shot.
Yeah, I would.
Be 4th and 9.
And now Sylvia shifts to the right side. Watch the ball. Under center is Cox. Hard count. Nothing doing. Timeout here. And that's going to stop the clock. 54 seconds before halftime. The St. Mary's Tigers leading 22 to 13. We'll take our own quick little timeout and be back with action right before halftime.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 50 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Your St. Mary's Tigers is leading Manny 22 to 13. Manny has a 4th and 9 here from the St. Mary's 39-yard line. Just to the hard count, see if they could pull St. Mary's offside. Did not come. Great discipline there on the defensive side of the ball. But Manny out in the two-wide formation. Looks like they're going to 39-yard line. 2 receivers in the tight end, left-hand side of the formation. Power out behind the quarterback.
Got to watch the pass here.
Yep. Snap is back. Making a handoff, as you mentioned. He's going deep over the middle. Has a receiver. Overthrown. Be incomplete. Big 4th down stand there by the St. Mary's defense.
He had a step on John Paul.
Yep. And, look, I tell you what, that's just kind of almost a similar situation to what we have in St. Mary's. Kalen Cox, I know the young man, believe it or not, know his parents. Freshman in there in a tough situation, obviously has an arm, but just overthrew his intended receiver who had 2 steps on our defender.
And that's tough on a quarterback when you haven't thrown the ball all game and you got to come in at 3rd and 9 and have to take a shot.
St. Mary's has the ball 1st and 10.
Timing and your
Their own 38-yard line.
What does St. Mary's do here, guys? Do we press it or do we just hand it off and go to the house?
I go.
Oh, it was open. Oh, my God.
So,
oh, God, it was there. Son of a.
Tigers break the huddle. 3 receivers to the left-hand side of the formation. And receivers still getting set on the left-hand side. You got to think that's just inexperience at the quarterback position with Braylon Norman, not waiting for his outside receivers to get completely set in a hurry, looking for the snap. Knowing that there's 45 minutes left to go in the game, even if the clock's not running, may play that as well.
If we don't false start there, he's wide open. I mean, there's nobody.
He is wide open. Snap is back. Draw.
Tibido has
up the middle. Has some running steps.
Get out of bounds, young man. Call a timeout here.
They're going to mark him down at the 49-yard line. They got to stop
the clock and move the chains, and they do. 36 seconds. I think we have at least 2 timeouts yet.
Little inexperience there by John Paul Tibido. He should have ran for the sideline there.
That's youth.
Oh, yeah.
Not going to give him a first down on that one. Looks like the first
St. Mary's
to
will
get
be
a first
second
down will
down.
be just beyond the 49.
Again,
They're going to
Bob,
mark him.
I mean,
just
if you're
short.
looking from here, it looks like the nose of the ball has it.
They're less than the length of the ball.
More than their first down earlier at the goal line, right?
The officials looks like they are just eyeballing it, making sure that they've got the right call. But I don't see any indication that they're not going to mark him down short of the first down marker. It will be
They just moved it again in our direction this time, though.
Now we're moving the chains. Thank you, because we wouldn't have called the time out if we hadn't done that. Thank you very much.
He picked it up and moved it about 10 seconds ago.
So 36 seconds left to go in the first half. Tigers, after a big gain, probably about 15 yards, one timeout left. The first and 10 from their own 49-yard line. They're leading 23-13, being that they get to the board. Tigers break the huddle. 3 receivers to the right, single back in the backfield to Braylon Norman's left-hand side. Braylon's going to take the squares.
Oh, he's open. Turn it up. Turn it up. Don't you go out of bounds. Touchdown, Tigers, baby.
The receiver on the first try where we had the offsides. St. Mary's touchdown.
He tiptoed that sideline, guys.
51 yards.
51-yard pitch and catch. Big play, great play design by the St. Mary's coaching staff.
Junior wide receiver that, just came up huge right there. That's one where you're probably so wide open, you're like, don't drop it.
Exactly. You got way too much time to think about it. The Tigers.
He was so close to going out of bounds, y'all.
Right. Carter Hogue.
Like really close. Like really, really close.
Right. Good snap here.
Snap is back. Hold is down. Kick is
up.
up.
Away, and it looks to be true.
And it is good. Look to see Carter Hogue. Carter Hogue looking confident with his kicks tonight. I noticed a lot more distance and power on him. Looking good. 28 seconds left to go in the first half. St. Mary's over Manny. 29-13, ladies and gentlemen.
Kick it out of bounds.
Somebody send this score to Coach York for thank you for me.
I'll be glad to. I think he's on the road tonight.
Important note there, Trent. We have kicked it deep the last 2 kickoffs, and Manny's been able to get good returns off of both of them. 28 seconds left to go in the first half. We need that squib kick. Even kick it out of bounds if you have to.
That's right.
Kick it out of bounds. Kick it out of bounds. Give it to him on 35.
Yeah, kick it to me up here in the press box. I'd be good with
Daniel Thomas back to receive.
I think those instructions were clearly relayed to the kickoff team. All spotted at the 40-yard line
with clarity.
Guys, I don't know if Hayden Nelson heard me screaming at him to turn it up because he was about to step out of bounds, but I was right there screaming at him.
There we go. Oh, that's St. Mary's Tiger football. That's St. Mary's Tiger football. It's St. Mary's Tiger. Squib kick into the
Let's take a shot, guys. Let's take a shot.
And brought in by your St. Mary's Tigers, 1st and 10, midfield at the 50-yard line.
Let's take a shot.
I love what I'm seeing.
So,
I need an aspirin because I'm about to have a heart attack.
Only one timeout for St. Mary's. They have it 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line, 24 seconds left. And I'm sure they're not content to sit on the ball here. We'll see if they don't try to dial up another great play call, see if we can put more points on the board, especially with that timeout in our pocket. Tigers break the huddle. 3 receivers left-hand side.
I got a Tiger draw here, guys. Tiger draw.
Tight end to the right. Snap is back. Braylon Norman rolling through his left-hand side. He's looking for his tight end down the seam on the right-hand side and just couldn't quite get over to him. There is a flag on the field. I'm wondering if
Seems like that would have
holding on us. Let's kneel it. Go to the house.
Offsides, St. Mary's here. So, hey, that's okay. I'll take reminiscent of the last drive where we had a first down offsides and then went deep. So.
And looks like Manny's deciding.
Yeah, but now I don't know that I just don't take a knee and go.
Yeah, they're going to call a false start here on St. Mary's. They're going to back them up 5 yards.
First and 15.
First and 15 from the 45-yard line. St. Mary's 45. 18 seconds left to go in the first half. You're right, Chad. I don't know if this position in the field.
Not this position in the field. I'm going to take a knee and go to halftime, man.
St. Mary's up.
Take a knee and go to half, Coach.
Yep. St. Mary's over Manny 29-13.
Break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage, and kind of in the needle formation here.
Looks like that's what we're going to do, guys.
Yep. We fake it, though.
Oh, no, we ran it.
Children off the right side.
Oh.
9 seconds. That'll run the clock out. 29-13 will be the score going into the locker room for halftime. And gotta like that. They're spotting the ball like there's going to be a second.
I like it.
Showing triple zeros.
There was 1 second left, and we were trying to figure out if Manny was attempting to call a timeout. It doesn't look like they're going to, or maybe they are. They may have taken a timeout, guys, with 1 second left to go on the clock because they're holding out on the field. Nice little play call by Braylon.
Look, it was like the old Florida State special there, Dud.
That's exactly what it looked like. And St. Mary's took the timeout. With our last timeout, a 2nd and 7 from the Manny 47-yard line. And with a second left to go in first half action here, St. Mary's elects to call a timeout and probably see if we can air one out and make a play.
Why not?
See if we can get one deep.
What you got to lose? Why not?
3 receivers to the right, single
pick
receiver
six.
to the side of the formation.
I'm like, really? My DBs would be back on the 20-yard line, but they're electing not to play super press.
I know where I'm going with the ball. I'm going Hayden 1-on-1 over here.
Yeah, and your deep
I'm going to Hayden 1-on-1 over here.
Silly, but is Norman in?
Yep.
Okay, he can choke it too. Though.
Norman's in, and Hayden's got 1-on-1, guys. I'd air it out over here, number 4.
Yep.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Throwing deep has an intended receiver.
Oh, Oh,
that was
Challen Gandy. He had a step on him. He got behind him.
Yeah. They're going to not decline it.
We'll go to half now.
On St. Mary's holding penalty. Manny will decline. That's going to end the first half.
Excitement.
Deep shot. Exciting first half for St. Mary's as they have moved the ball. I'm going to say almost at real. I thought, guys, Chad, they got to be excited down there on the sidelines.
Got to be fired up.
Oh, yeah.
We'll take
St.
this
Mary's is
opportunity
pumped up.
to-
I'm going to see if Coach wants to get a word in. I'm going to let Coach go, guys.
All right. Gotcha, Chad. We're going to thank our first half sponsors and want to give a big shout out to Allstate, Mr. Elliott Guitros, Louisiana Crawfish Company, BOM, Lot Oil, Cedars Towing Service, Cornerstone Pediatrics, Church Street Inn, Maybell's Corner Pharmacy, Posey Sports Center, Trace Reliability, Double D Holland, Barnum, excuse me.
What's going on, Mr. Dudley?
Hey, Coach, we got you here.
We got you, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Hey, great first half by your Tigers.
What's going
they
on?
fought hard, really on both sides of the ball. I know you have to be excited about that.
Correct, yes, sir, man. I think this is good for the team, man. We did prepare, man. We've been needing this. Everybody, man, just putting everything together. We wanted to come out, man, making sure that we wasn't just caught into the theatrics and make sure that everybody knew who we were.
Excellent first half, Coach. Good luck in the second half, and gotta think you're going to keep your foot on the accelerator.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're not going to take our foot off the brakes, man. We came down here. It's personal. We need to make sure that we send a message. Thank everybody for listening. Thank everybody for supporting. We love you. All right.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck in the second half. Appreciate that, Chad.
Yeah, well, he came up to me and said he was ready. So,
hey, that's awesome. Anytime.
Well, we'd like to thank our first half sponsors: Allstate, Mr. Elliott Guitros, Louisiana Crawfish Company, BOM, Lot Oil, Cedars Towing Service, Cornerstone Pediatrics, Church Street Inn, Maybell's Corner Pharmacy, Posey Sports Center, Trace Reliability, Double D Holland, Barnum Internal Medicine, Cross Financial Group, Phase Daycare, Hydro's Physical Therapy and Wellness, Manpower Temp Agency, Citibank and Trust Company, NFA, Exchange Bank, and Natty Southern Nutrition. Big thank you to all of the sponsors and supporters of the St. Mary's football program, and bringing you action here tonight live from Manny, Louisiana, as it is halftime with your St. Mary's Tigers leading Manny 29-13. Trent and Chad, I think we'll take probably about a 10-minute break, and we'll collect some regional scores, and we'll share those when we get back. But big first half for the Tigers, or St. Mary's Tigers,
right? And
seeing if we can hold on and continue this momentum in the second half.
Absolutely need a W to bring back down Highway 6 East.
We'll be back in about 10 or 12 minutes as we'll get through halftime here. Be back shortly. Thank you. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to second half action. Your St. Mary's Tigers kicking off to the Manny Tigers to open up play here in the second half. Squib kick here by St. Mary's going to be fielded at the Manny 29-yard line, and he's going to be down from there, take a knee. Looked like he fumbled the ball a little bit, but he'll take over. Manny will take over 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line. St. Mary's leading Manny 29-13 with a high scoring the first half by both teams there initially in the first quarter. St. Mary's with a great second quarter there with a couple of touchdowns they were able to add to the board, and that brings them 29-13 here in the third quarter. Got our co-host, Trent Friedel, here with me, and I'm going to pass it over to him here for a little bit, and I've got to go check on the video camera here, so Trent, I'll leave it with
Outstanding. So Kalen Cox back under center for the Manny Tigers. 2 receivers to the right, single eye stacked back now. No more power eye, pitch right. A little bit of running room. Met initially right there, dropped by number 5. Chance good tackle by the young man. Gain of about 2 right there.
Dudley, you got me.
Yep, we got you, Chad.
All right.
Go ahead, Chad.
Well, no, I have 16%, guys. So when you lose me, you lose me.
All right. Sounds good. So gain of about 1 there. Makes it 2nd and 9 for Manny at their own 29-yard line. If you're joining us for second half action, your St. Mary's Tigers are up 29-13. 11-17 and counting on a third quarter clock, and a timeout now as Manny was risking another delay of game. They had 2 of those in their first half. Chad, what's the atmosphere over there on the sidelines? Got to think our team and our fans are pumped up.
A lot of excitement, a lot of disbelief, and a lot of optimism there, guys.
Yeah,
I don't think we ever saw the schedule that we expected to be in this position.
Yeah, Chad, though, I tell you, a lot of game left to play. You can't rest on what you've done in the first half right now.
No, they can put points on the board quick.
Yep, absolutely, especially when you see kind of a mismatch here, number 14 on number 8. So back to a power I formation with 2 receivers left of the formation for the Manny Tigers. Ball on the right hash. They face 2nd and 8. Handoff up the middle and rushing in there again along with Atlas Hicks and at least 2 or 3 other.
Number 24 for St. Mary's and Chance Rushing on the tackle.
Yeah. Camden having a really good game, Chad.
Camden's having a great game. Caught his number a lot of times. He's filled it. He stepped up in that hole nicely there. Somebody forgot to tell Cameron he's only 135 pounds. He's playing like he's 6'2".
Yeah, don't tell him yet. Wait till the game's over.
No, don't tell him yet. Don't tell him yet.
Right. Don't let him know. Power I formation for Cox, who goes under center, facing 3rd and 8 on their own 28-yard line. Looking to pass now, rolling left, going deep, and ball is underthrown. Number 14, the intended receiver. Number 8, French in coverage. That's
the exact matchup you were just referring to, Trent. French had good coverage there, though. I mean, he was step for step with him, and Brady Children was giving chase to the quarterback there. So Tigers played that very nice.
Yep. So Manny Tigers facing 4th down territory, though. Looks like they have their offense in, but it will be noted that Kalen Cox, the quarterback, is their punter as well. So got 2 receivers to the left-hand side.
I might just have to come after this, Trent.
Here. And kick is away.
Tigers do. Oh, we got a flag. Dennison Morgan bumped into him, and it was not a very smart play. He already kicked it and just gave him a shove. I don't know what Dennison's so much smarter of a player than that.
Dead ball, running into the kicker. That'll probably give him a.
I mean, I don't know what Dennis. It's only a 5. It's only a 5. So.
Okay.
I don't know what he was thinking there. He's a smarter player than that. I mean, it wasn't even. He wasn't close to blocking. He just threw his shoulder into him. You can't do that.
It was incidental right there. So it'll still be 4th down.
Thankfully,
there,
so Tigers will kick it again.
Manny looking like we'll see what they do though. French again in coverage of 14, and Cox back again, looking like he's going to be in formation.
I would have looked for a hard count here. Like hard count probably coming, Trent.
Yep. There we go. Kick us away. And takes a pretty good St. Mary's bounce there. Just bounced right up in the air. St. Mary's will have it 1st and 2, their own 39-yard line with 10:06 to go in 3rd quarter action. St. Mary's leading 29-13 over the Manny Tigers.
You gotta believe Dennison's breathing a little lighter right now. That wasn't an automatic 1st down.
Yep, absolutely. So good start to the 3rd quarter there. You know, you held Manny at bay, and let's see what we can get going on defense. Trips left, 3 receivers left, 1 to the right.
You mean on offense?
Offset back on the backfield. And nice block out there. And Norman has
keep on away. He's got the corner. He's got the corner.
He stays in.
Oh, that's going to be 15 more. Surely 15 more.
He's tackled about 3 yards out of bounds. Chad,
I don't see him.
And they wanting a penalty there, but it's a big 1st down for Norman, who Braylon.
It was a design quarterback keeper all the way.
Yep, and set up by JPT block on the corner there. If John Paul's not running it, he's blocking it well. So 1st and 10, St. Mary's in Manny territory at the 31-yard line. They break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage with 2 receivers left and right of the formation. Ball on the right hash, wide side to the left. I formation, handoff, right side. John Paul stutter steps, breaks the tackle. Now he's got running room.
That's not 15.
Way out of bounds.
Come on.
Coach,
Guys, he was 5 yards out of bounds.
Before he was slung down.
He was 5 yards out of bounds. Coach Seastring's losing it. I don't blame you. Got to protect our young man there.
No reason why that shouldn't be a flag.
Oh, guys, I'm staring right down the line. He was 5 yards out of bounds.
JPT on another good run there. So it sets up another 1st and 10 for your St. Mary's Tigers in the red zone now at the 19.5-yard line.
Just pay him back by a touchdown here.
Snap back, handoff. Tibido has running room, a little crease to the right, and going to get about 8, almost 9. They marking that as I go by the far judge. That's 1st down territory. It is. It's going to be 1st and goal to go at the 9-yard line. St. Mary's with a good little drive here, but man, run clock, huh?
Absolutely. 9 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Looks like they gave them the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal right at just inside the 10-yard line. St. Mary's breaks the huddle.
9-yard line.
3 receivers wide to the right-hand side. Ball's marked on the left-hand hash. Single receiver to the left. Braylon Norman back in the pistol formation. Snap is back. Hand off to John Paul Tibido. Bounce the running room up the middle. He's going to barrel forward for 5 yards on the first down carry. He's second and goal from the 5-yard line. Just spreading them out and power running between the tackles.
Absolutely. Like what I see from your St. Mary's Tigers, and I just kind of wish this was
Second and goal.
right now with the lead and threatening, but so once again, trick right, single receiver left, same formation. JPT stacked behind Norman. Norman in the pistol. Takes the snap from center. Takes the handoff.
Oh, he's going to walk in. He's going to walk in.
Touchdown, St. Mary's Tigers on the 5-yard run by Braylon Norman. And a late penalty comes out now here. So some extracurriculars. Not sure who's that on. So got to see who that penalty's on. Can't
unsportsmanlike on St. Mary's.
But it's still the touchdown's good, correct?
Oh yeah,
touchdown is still good.
It was way
likely
after
assessed on the kickoff.
Just like previously when Manny.
So the score is 35-13. St. Mary's over Manny, pending the extra point attempt here after the 5-yard touchdown run by Braylon Norman.
Dudley, can you put the score on the ticker for us going across the screen? Or
I'm working on that here momentarily.
Okay.
I thought we were about to score, so I waited a moment.
Oh, low snap, kick us away.
It's still good.
We took it through. It is. Whew. That was good by the holder there because it was a low snap. He was able to get it up in time and set it for Carter Hoog, who punched it through. PAT good. Add 7. Your St. Mary's Tigers lead 36-13 with 8:38 to go on a third quarter clock. Let's thank some third quarter sponsors right now. Poche Performance, TXULF Holdings, Natchitoches Events, TriMax Industries LLC, Campbell Monument Company, Lacaz Farms, T. Taylor Townsend Law Firm, Corcoran Cruz Gillette and Johnson, Family Doctors of Natchitoches, and there. Big thank you to those sponsors.
So nice. Just if you wanted to open up second half action with a 2-score lead going into the second half, nice defensive stand to open the quarter and then responding with a power run game for 45, 50 yards out there to put another 7 on the scoreboard. So
kind of a Tibido Norman tandem there, huh?
So Tigers backed up to their own 25-yard line with the unsportsmanlike penalty after the touchdown. They'll be kicking off from there. It'll be important to keep this one low, keep the return game to a minimum by Manny. Squib kick up the middle. Ball's bouncing around.
We got a chance.
God, dog, that's another one off the nose of a Manny.
So the beauty of the squib kick, when performed correctly, that ball, oblong ball is not basketball, as we all know, and it bounces around there, and it's hard to wrangle in at times. Bounced off a Manny player there at the Manny 45-yard line. Came close to recovering that, but Manny was able to fall on it. They'll mark him down at the 46-yard line. They'll take over 1st and 10 from there. St. Mary's up 36-13, 8 minutes and 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Chad, let's see what the Tigers defense can do here.
I'd like a 3-and-out or a quick turnover. Get our offense back out there.
Manny breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, wing, and a receiver to the right-hand side of the formation.
Shots in the pistol now.
Handoff to tailback in the backfield. He breaks the tackle.
You're not catching him.
And he's going to score 54 yards touchdown run for Manny. He broke a tackle, found some running room at the line of scrimmage on the left-hand side, bounced it over to the right-hand side, found some running room up the sidelines, and Manny taking it to the house, responding there to St. Mary's score.
And a 54-yard touchdown run.
How big of a threat they are with a couple of skilled players. So, you can't rest. You can't take a play off. Braylon Norman certainly kind of had him adjusted. I really thought he was going to do a good job on track.
Very, very, very fast. Manny going to hit the extra point kick here.
Let's see if
when he broke loose, you weren't catching him.
No,
It's
no,
good,
Chad.
guys.
Once he's in the field, you're right. That's good. 1 play, 54-yard drive by Manny. 8 minutes and 23 seconds left in the third quarter. St. Mary's leading Manny still 36-20. And see if we can respond here that big play there. But we mentioned early in the game, your home fits, your gap integrity on defense is going to be vital. Did great for over 2.5 quarters there, maybe about 2 full quarters. You lose it on one play with the athletic impact that things have. Bad things can happen.
So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a 30-second timeout and be back with the call.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Manny set the kick off.
That's going out of bounds. Let it go. Oh, thought it was.
Tigers are going to pick it up at the 25-yard line. Looking for some running room. We're going to lose actually about 2 yards on the return. But Laundry's on the field. Looks like a face mask on Manny. Should be 15 yards tacked on to the end of that. I'm not going to do my math here. We'll let them walk it off and see where it ends up.
Yep. 20, 24, 34. Yep. So, face mask. 34 plus 5, 49. Right there. Boom. There you go.
St. Mary's will take over 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. 8 minutes, 16 seconds left to go in the third quarter. St. Mary's over Manny, 36-20, looking to respond here after a quick score by Manny. Tigers break the huddle. 2 receivers set wide on each side of the formation. Braylon Norman in the pistol with John Paul Tibido stacked up behind him. St. Mary's center, Hudson Methvin now over the ball. Linebackers looking to blitz for Manny up the middle.
Yep. Now let's take a step back.
Snap is back. Handoff to John Paul Thibodeau. Bouncing around in the backfield, looking for some running room. Finds it on the left-hand side. Makes a man miss. Makes a second defender miss. And he's going to fall forward for a
11 yard. Yeah, almost 11. It's first down territory.
Definitely a first down. I think they're going to mark him down right at the sticks, even though I thought he fell forward across the 50-yard line. But still a first down carry. 10 yards for John Paul Thibodeau. It'll be 1st and 10 from the St. Mary's 49-yard line. 49-yard line.
JPT. I done coined it, man. JPT.
JPT with the big first down run. 3 receivers to the right-hand side of the formation. Tight end lined up to the left-hand side. Braylon Norman in the shotgun with JPT lined up to his left. Snap is back. Braylon Norman.
Flag on the side. That's going to be probably offsides. I think.
Maybe
a wide out.
Maybe a false start by St. Mary's. The only thing that I could think of. Flag thrown on the St. Mary's side of the ball, but I know Chad had mentioned that before. Must mean it's on our Tigers.
Yep.
And it is a false start on St. Mary's. Back them up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 44-yard line. And the only thing I could see that I didn't see a lineman move, but I did see Braylon's hands flinch. Did you see a lineman on the other side?
All I can think is based on where the line judge was, maybe the wide receiver on that side.
I think all we had was a tight end on that side, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless we had someone lined up off the ball that I didn't see. Same formation here, opposite side. 3 receivers, left-hand side of the formation, tight end to the right.
Man in motion.
Man in motion from left to right. Snap is back. Braylon rolling out to the left. He's going to take a big shot.
That's PI.
And no pass interference on that, even though he was fighting through 2 defenders to get back to the ball and was unable to.
So incomplete pass will stop the clock. And with 7:21 to go in third quarter action, your St. Mary's Tigers lead 36-20.
So it's instead of the pass interference on Manny, they're going to throw a flag and on St. Mary's, unsportsmanlike of some sort. I think is what I saw.
Oh my gosh!
No, it wasn't unsportsmanlike. It may have been a holding penalty. I don't know. They have it spotted at the 34-yard line.
Going to bring
it will be
first and
a mile.
25. Yep.
Two receivers on each side of the formation, spread out wide. Clock's not running. It's at 7 minutes, 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Snap is back to Braylon. Running a draw to John Paul Tibido. He's going to get through the first line of the defense, runs into the linebackers.
Got about 4, 5.
Looks like they'll give him 5 yards on the carry. He'll be down at the 39-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 20 from there.
Dudley not comfortable in this environment until I have a minimum of 2 touchdowns lead at any point.
In the fourth quarter.
Yes.
In the fourth quarter.
Preferably what about 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, Tigers needs to they need to maintain their patience here. 2nd and 20. You know, we took a couple of deep shots. We looked downfield. Wasn't there. 11 seconds left to go on the play clock. Tigers just now breaking the huddle. Twin receivers on each side of the formation. 5 seconds on the play clock. Snap is back. Braylon's going to keep it, looking for some running room. He hesitates in the backfield, and he's going to get tripped up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 20 from the St. Mary's 39-yard line. Did look like a shoestring tackle from behind him. Braylon being patient there, looking for some running room. Potentially maybe a little too patient. Hard to see what he may have had in front of him on the far side of the field from where we're at, Trent.
Yeah, clock continues to run. This ought to bring us to the 6-minute water break, and it does. So with that timeout in action, we'll thank our third quarter sponsors, Poche Performance, TXULF Holdings, Natchitoches Events, TriMax Industries, LLC, Campbell Monument Company, Lacaz Farms, T. Taylor Townsend Law Firm, Corcoran, Cruz, Gillette, and Johnson, the Family Doctors of Natchitoches, and Family Eye Care. Big thank you to those guys, and might need my eyes checked in some of these situations, huh, Dudley?
You know, a little nerve-wracking. St. Mary's with a 16-point lead here in the third quarter.
But I'm not comfortable.
But not comfortable by any stretch. Still a lot of football left, especially here facing a long 3rd and 20 from within the St. Mary's side of the field. So just don't want to stay smart here.
Yeah. Any regional updates?
Regional scoreboard. Nice segue there, Trent. We have at halftime Parkway over Natchitoches Central 26-0. DeQuincy over Lakeview 49-0. White Castle over Red River 36-14 at the half. So St. Mary's breaks the huddle. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. 3rd and 20. JPT lined up to Braylon Norman's right-hand side in the backfield. Snap is back. Braylon looking to his left. Has a receiver over the middle. That was number 2, Shallon Gandy on the reception. 10-yard gain on the play. Bring up 4th and 10 from the St. Mary's 49-yard line. And I think I'll see the punt unit coming on. More likely see if we can
pin them back here.
Get
them back deep.
Absolutely. See if we can pin them deep.
Your defense is playing really solid, with the exception of one kind of muff play there, and
Denison Morgan wearing number 55 tonight.
Yep.
Sitting at the St. Mary's 37-yard line. He'll be the punter.
4 and 14 back deep for Manny.
They're sitting at the 20-yard line. Snap is back. Kick is off. Low line drive kick. It's going to land at the 20-yard line, bounce around, and it's going to die there.
At the 20.
And Manny, they'll mark it down at the 20-yard line. Manny will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. 5 minutes, 2 seconds left in the third quarter. St. Mary's leading Manny 36-20.
Next up on the agenda for your St. Mary's Tigers, St. Fred's on the road. That's next Friday. Unfortunately, I won't be able to join the crew, but after that, I'm in the house for the rest of the season, and I don't know. I really thought I might be, chastised from up here after a good win to maintain the Bishop's Bowl last weekend. But so far, your St. Mary's Tigers allowing me to stay in the booth at least for another week.
Manny breaks the huddle.
Pistol.
2 receivers and a wing to the right-hand side of the formation. Single receiver to the left. Wing motions from right to left. Snap is back. Handoff to number 18 in the backfield.
Tackle.
He breaks 2 tackles. One at the line of scrimmage, 1 10 yards deep. Has some running room going down the sidelines. He's going to be pushed down by Braylon Norman after a 35-yard gain. They're going to mark him out at the St. Mary's 39-yard line. So a 41-yard carry on that gain by number 18. He's been the workhorse for Manny tonight.
He's gashing us.
And, when we've either bottled him up at the line of scrimmage or he's broke a big play.
Yeah, Daniel Thomas. Thomas limped up, and looks like number 14 kind of cramped up. He's wide receiver. In for him now comes number 84. Clock ought to be running, Dudley. That was a running play.
Unless they marked him out of bounds.
Yeah, I think that's right.
2 receivers lined up tight to the formation on left-hand side. Pitch to number 18 in the backfield. He makes 2 defenders miss, but he's met 2 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. Stood up there. Not a bad play there by the Tigers defense as Manny looked to overload on the left-hand side.
Nelson in there on that tackle, as well as number 5, Chance Rushing. So
they're going to limit Thomas to a 2-yard gain on the carry. It will be 2nd and 8 from the St. Mary's 37-yard line. Manny breaks the huddle.
You can tell they got a little pep in their step.
They do. Got a little momentum there. 2 receivers to the right, single receiver and a wing to the left-hand side of the formation. Quarterback in a shotgun with Thomas lined up to his right-hand side. Snap is back. Handoff to Thomas in the backfield. Met at the line of scrimmage. And he is going to be held for no gain on the carry.
They're going to give him forward progress of about a yard.
They're going to give him Trip, you're right, about a yard on the play. Bring up 3rd and 6 from the St. Mary's 35-yard line.
Shall I say it? Big third down.
Big third down. Clock's running, 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter. St. Mary's leading Manny 36-20. Manny on the move here in the third quarter, facing a 3rd and 6 from the St. Mary's 35-yard line. St. Mary's defense looking to hold them there.
Need a stop here, and you got to think number 18's their workhorse. Kalen Cox in the pistol formation.
Manny breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, single receiver and a wing to the right. Snap is back. Fakes the handoff to Thomas in the backfield.
Good.
He's going to dump it off to his tight end, who's going to be dropped by John Paul Tibido for a 1-yard loss on 3rd down.
Good job. Trying to set up the screen right there, and JPT read that dead to right. It's going to bring up 4th and I'm going to call it 6. Yeah,
4th and 6 from the 35-yard line.
4 down territory though. They're across the line. Across the 50, they going for it.
What a big play this could be for the St. Mary's defense if we're able to hold them and turn it over on downs.
Yep.
Manny breaks the huddle. Single receiver to the left.
Ball discipline bunched up to the right.
3 receiver formation.
Oh,
and it looks like we're going to jump on the defensive line, and that's going to give them 5 yards. It'll bring up a 4th and 1.
It's not a first down, though.
It'll be a 4th and 1 from the 30-yard line. Big difference between 4th and 1 and 4th and 6.
Yep.
We'll need some penetration there on the defensive line, see if we can meet the ball carrier in the backfield.
And in comes the big fullback, number 23, who's had a couple of big runs for the Manny Tigers.
Fully expect him to get the ball here. We certainly want to meet him in the backfield before he gets momentum.
And that looks like a power I formation.
Ball back under center, handoff to the fullback, and he's going to fight forward, breaks a tackle, gets through the St. Mary's defense, and on a 4th and 1, he's going to take it 30 yards into the end zone. Everyone bunched in there between the tackles, and once he broke through that line of scrimmage, there was no one left, and he's able to sprint into the end zone. 30-yard touchdown run
Just kind of scooted out to the left-hand side. They had him kind of bottled up. He just kind of bounced off it and went to the left-hand side. So Manny Tigers smelling a little blood in the water here, and the Sharks are circling.
Absolutely. Looking to close it down to a one-score lead, expecting them to potentially go for two here. They are currently trailing by 10. I expect them to go for two would make sense, trying to see if they can make it an 8-score game.
Yeah, I mean, they're power guys. Number 23, J.J. Anderson at the fullback, and Daniel Thomas, 18 at the tailback, have done their fair share of damage.
Manny breaks the huddle. 2 receivers and a tight end to the right-hand side of the formation. Power eye in the backfield. Handoff.
Stop.
Fakes a handoff to the fullback, pitch to the tailback on the right-hand side. He's going to be dropped at the 1-yard line. 2-point conversion attempt by Manny is no good. That's going to keep it a 10-point game, Trent. Love seeing it stay at a 2-score ball game. Yeah. But 2 minutes and 4 seconds left on the scoreboard here in the third quarter. St. Mary's leading Manny 36-26. And Trent, they've got some momentum here. Last couple of drives Manny has. I think it's important for us to reestablish ourselves here on this offensive possession.
No doubt about it. Got to get the ball in the end zone and chew up clock while you do it. So, although I'll take a score any kind of way we can get it right about now. But dangerous duo there between the big fullback 23 Anderson and dangerous tailback Thomas.
See what kind of return we can get here by St. Mary's.
I'd be cautious of an onside.
I absolutely would. Now we have some hands there on the front line. Shal and Gandy and Brady are lined up at around the 22-yard line, with the front line of the Tigers return team sitting at the 49-yard line.
Ball's away. Taken in by, is that Norman? He has running room, has a crease across midfield, one man to beat. He gets dragged out of the bounds at the 41-yard line.
He had one guy, Trent.
Yeah.
One guy to beat. The defender had an angle on him, certainly did.
Childress.
But Brady Childress with a big return, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds or forced out of bounds at the Manny 41-yard line. Yeah. St. Mary's will take over 1st and 10 from there. Great field position to see if we can reestablish
ourselves. About a 30-yard return there.
Minute 58 seconds left to go on the game clock. 10-point lead for your St. Mary's Tigers as they break the huddle with 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Braylon Norman in the pistol with JPT lined up behind him. Ball spotted on the right-hand hash. Snap is back. Hand off to John Paul. Looking for some running room. Spins, make a defender miss.
Gains about 4 to 5.
And he's going to get 4 yards on the carry. Looks like they'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
JPT starting to get kind of good vision, I mean, he's a solid, strong young man, but he's starting to kind of realize.
You can see the vision. Yeah. That play started to the right side of the center. He bounced it to the left, shot up a hole, made a defender miss with a spin move, and fell for 4 yards. Be 2nd and 6.
Almost stacked twins.
2 receivers on each side of the formation. Same formation as last time. Snap is back. Hand off to JPT in the backfield. He's fighting through a host of Manny defenders as the line is pushing him forward. He'll get about 1.5 yards on the play, maybe 2 yards. Looks like they're marking him down just short of the 35-yard line.
Clock continues to run. It's going to go under a minute right here in the third. Your Tigers of St. Mary's lead 36-26, 10-point lead.
Going to pull the ball back to the 36-yard line. Not surprising there. Be 3rd and 5 from there.
Can you smell what the refs are cooking?
Just inside the right-hand hash. Tigers, St. Mary's breaks the huddle. 2 receivers spread wide on each side of the formation. Braylon Norman and shotgun with JPT lined up to his left. Snap is back. Braylon's going to keep it. Looking for some running room on the left-hand side. He cuts it back to the right. And they're going to mark him down at the 31-yard line, right at the first down marker.
Based on the far line, Judge, that should be a first down. Yeah, he looks back. Yes, sir, first down.
And they're going to give him a first down on the carry.
Move the chain.
Come on, White Hat. Go ahead and let them move. And the chains are moving. First down They're a 5-yard carry by Braylon Norman. Big carry there.
Big carry there. You know, he kind of stutter-stepped a little bit. You were worried that he wasn't going to get first down
Slowed
territory.
his momentum.
Yeah, he's kind of looking for that home run, man. Take what the defense gives you, but get first down territory, and that's going to probably almost bring us to the fourth quarter here.
18 seconds on the clock as the Tigers are waiting for the clock to start running.
Yeah,
officials
so
are
clock. We ought to be good.
Discussing. I don't know if they're potentially going to measure.
Take a deep
They're
breath.
conversing there with the Manny coach. Maybe we take a moment, thank our third quarter sponsors here as we get ready to wrap up.
Manny coaching staff saying, didn't we pay you before the game? What the heck's going on here? But White Hat 18.
Yeah, they've already given St. Mary's the first down. And the White Hat's going
no doubt about it.
Give them the signal again to reinforce it.
Blow the whistle, run the clock. There we go.
Clock now starting to run. Quarter. And I think St. Mary's and Coach Seastroke are content letting it wind down, wrap up third quarter action with a 10-point lead.
Hydrate, go to the fourth quarter.
We will go into the fourth quarter.
Yes, sir.
1st and 10 from the 31-yard line, leading 36-26.
I'd like to go ahead and thank those third quarter sponsors one more time as the clock expires on the third quarter. Poche Performance, TXULF Holdings, Natchitoches Events, Tri-Max Industries LLC, Campbell Monument Company. I hope they're not working on mine. Lacaz Farms, T. Taylor Townsend Law Firm, Corcoran, Cruz, Gillette, and Johnson, Family Doctors of Natchitoches, and Family Eye Care. Man, we need the Family Eye Care to sponsor like a ref.
Anytime we think that bad call is brought to you by
Family Eye Care.
Family Eye Care. You know, we are still selling in-game event sponsorship. So if you're listening out there and you're interested, give us a call. Reach out on Facebook. Call Trent, myself, or Chad Methvin, and we can get you hooked up with some in-game event sponsorships.
A Family Eye Care ref missed call of the game.
Well, it's Manny and St. Mary switching sides of the field here. Trent and I are on the Manny side and up in the press box. St. Mary's now moving from our right to left.
I'd call it a sauna.
And it is warm. No AC in here. Feels good outside tonight, though, Trent. Great football weather.
Oh, my gosh. It can't get any better.
A great atmosphere here in Manny. Ball spotted on the left side hash to start fourth quarter. St. Mary's up by 10. Tigers skipping the huddle, line up 3 receivers, left-hand side of the formation. JPT to Braylon's right-hand side. It's not Braylon.
Nope. Number 11.
That was Brady Childress lined up at quarterback, and he saw some running room right off tackle on the right-hand side right away. Immediately, he's going to carry it for.
Man, blow the whistle, save these boys.
That's about 11 yards on the carry. They'll mark him down just shy of the 20-yard line, and you're right. He was held up at the 20-yard line, and they let 3 or 4 Manny Tigers get their licks in before they blew it dead. But it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20. Ball spotted right around the
middle of the hashes,
between the hashes. Clock's running, 1 minute and 40 seconds left to go in the game. 3 receivers lined up to the right-hand side of the formation. JPT lined up to the left. Tight end lined up to the left as well. It's going to be a straight keeper.
Go,
Brady breaks the huddle.
He gets a stiff arm at the 5-yard line, and he's going to take it in the end zone for a Tiger touchdown. 20-yard scoring run there by Brady Childress on the quarterback keeper.
And another good block out there to spring him by JPT.
Great block by JPT, leading the way around the left-hand side. 42-26, pending the extra point attempt by Carter Hogue for St. Mary's.
Barely 30 seconds off of the fourth quarter clock. So Hogue waits to snap. See if little Carter Hogue can get it through the uprights one more time. He's done well so far. Hate to jinx him. Kick is up and powered through.
And that's good. 43-26. St. Mary's leading Manny with 11 minutes and 29 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Dudley, how big is it that Carter Hogue comes in and fills a void, a gap that we thought was going to be insurmountable? Young man just stepped up, big shoes to fill, and I got to think in another year or two, young man's going to be knocking in 35, 40 yarders.
He's doing great and already seen some growth in his kicking abilities just since game one as he's gaining confidence out there. So big shout out to Carter Hogue, the sophomore kicker / safety / wide receiver for St. Mary's. As we are updating the scores for some of our other broadcasters with 446 Sports. Certainly want to give 446 Sports a shout out and appreciate Doug Gann and his crew for all of their support and bringing you St. Mary's Tiger football action.
Yep, and with that, started the fourth quarter and a good score. So we'll thank some fourth quarters. Well, we'll get this squib here brought in at the 35 by Manny. 25, I'm sorry. Reverses course. Number 4, trying to find running room. I thought I saw a flag come out. That's probably going to be holding or blocking the back. And St. Mary's has the ball here. I don't know if he fumbled. We'll see what the result of that is. The touchdown score by Childress was what, about 20 yards?
20 yards. Yep.
So we'll see what this call is, but we'll thank some fourth quarter sponsors since it is the fourth quarter. Big thank you to the law office of Howard E. Conde, Lavinity, M&M Pharmacy, Natchitoches Meat Pie Company, Regional Construction, LLC, Rhodes Realty and Development, Scott Godfrey, DDS, Sabine State Bank, Sheffield and Sheffield, and Worcester Oil Company. Big thank you to fourth quarter sponsors, as well as all of our sponsors tonight. And let's see what the call is, because we came out of the huddle with the ball here, but it looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 Manny. They're backing them up here.
There must have been a holding or blocking the back,
I
as
think
you
that's
mentioned.
what on the return.
They'll back him up a few
To the
yards
20.
there. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Manny 20-yard line. 2 receivers left-hand side of the formation.
Cox
Single
in the pistol.
receiver and wing to the right. Quarterback in the shotgun with Thomas lined up to his right-hand side. Wing motions from right to left. Snap is back. Fakes the handoff. Quarterback looking to dump it off, and it's going to fall incomplete.
Just over the outstretched arms of number 8, the intended receiver is stand by. Trey Riles, a junior. So
that'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the Manny 20-yard line. They break the huddle. Single receiver to the left. 3 receivers lined up tight to the formation on the right-hand side. Snap is back. Handoff to Thomas up the middle. He breaks through the line of scrimmage, but he's going to be brought down.
St. Mary's
fumbles. He fumbles.
Almost St. Mary's Tiger touchdown.
Gandon Litton is going to pick up the fumble and bring it 20 yards into the end zone for a St. Mary's defensive touchdown with 11 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in the ball game. And looks like there is a Manny Tiger down on the field, so we definitely want to make sure that
He's okay.
that he's okay. But St. Mary's with a defensive fumble recovery brought back into the end zone with 11 minutes to go. And we'll take a 30-second injury timeout out on the field. Be back momentarily. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The injured Manny Tiger is being assisted off the field. A big injury for them. Looks like number 18, Thomas, their dynamic tailback, who's been a monster tonight. Looks like maybe a lower leg injury. He's being helped off the field. Certainly wish that young man the best.
Yeah, because he is a force to be contended with. Hopefully it's something minimal, and he'll be returning to action. Manny team, like a lot of teams, is young and having some trouble this year. So PAT looks to be good, and it is. So with the updated score, your St. Mary's Tigers lead.
I'm waiting here because I'm questioning whether they had actually updated the scoreboard. I believe it's 50-26.
Yeah.
Because it was 36-26. We were up by 10. We've scored 2 touchdowns since. So that'll be 50. They have updated the scoreboard officially. Your St. Mary's Tigers up over Manny with 11 minutes to go in the ball game, 50-26 after
the scoop and score
on the fumble.
Yeah,
a defensive touchdown by your St. Mary's Tigers. So, great way to break in here and really pull that momentum back here in the fourth quarter.
One thing that's not in doubt is our great fourth quarter sponsors, and they include the law office of Howard E. Conde, Lavinity, M&M Pharmacy, Natchitoches Meat Pie Company, Regional Construction LLC, Rhodes Realty and Development, Scott Godfrey DBS, Sabine State Bank, Sheffield and Sheffield, and Worcester Oil Company. How good would a Natchitoches meat pie be right about now?
Look, sounds good. Making me hungry, Trent.
So counting up the players here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Got 11 on the field. So Young Tib had a good tackle earlier. So
and he's out there on kickoff here. Ball being kicked off from the left side hash from our right to left at the 40-yard line.
Nice little squib.
It's going to be fielded at the
and
Manny.
Brought down and kneeled in by number 14 at the 35-yard line.
Right at the 35-yard line. He's going to field it there and immediately take a knee. And Manny will take over 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. 11 minutes and 1 second left in the ball game. St. Mary's leading Manny 50-26.
And I got to say, I got to think probably in the last decade, this wouldn't have been possible.
No, absolutely not.
Even at our best.
It's wouldn't have envisioned this even a year ago, but certainly not in the last 10 years. Manny breaks the huddle, single receiver and a tight end to the left or wing to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Snap is back. Handoff to number 23.
Dangerous.
Big fullback. He's going to find a lot of running room down the left-hand side. He'll be pushed out of bounds after a 16-yard carry. Be a first down carry. Bring it across midfield. They'll mark him down or out of bounds at the St. Mary's 49-yard line. Maybe not the speed threat that Thomas is, but a big, powerful runner out of the backfield.
Yeah, J.J. Anderson, the young man, they kind of like a 1-2 punch back there in the backfield. So
Anderson toting the load here with Thomas out with his injury. 2 receivers to the left wing and a single receiver to the right-hand side of the formation. Snap is back. Quarterback looking left for a pass. Throws it incomplete. Looked like about a 10-yard out route there on the short side of the field, the left-hand side for Manny.
Intended receiver number 14. And we've been worried about that matchup. Number 14 is Brock Sylvia.
Big wide receiver for Manny.
Senior.
Bring up 2nd and 10 from the St. Mary's 49-yard line. Manny breaks the huddle. Wing and a receiver to the left-hand side. 2 receivers to the right.
Wide side to the right.
Anderson to the quarterback's right. He's going to take the handoff from the backfield, barreling up the middle, and he's going to get 7, maybe 8 yards on the carry. Bring up a 3rd and 2 from the 41-yard line. Clock ticking below 10 minutes and 40 seconds left in the ball game. Tigers with a little more than a 3-score lead here.
St. Mary's Tigers,
50-26 with 10 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the ball game. Manny breaks the huddle, wing and a receiver to the left-hand side, 2 receivers to the right. Anderson lined up to the quarterback's right in the backfield. Snap is back, handoff to him, just looking for running room up the middle, and they're finding some success. Not panicking, down by 24. Not panicking, going with 3 straight handoffs after the incompletion.
And quickly up to the line of scrimmage as well.
Line up quickly. Single receiver to the right, 2 receivers and a tight end to the left-hand side of the formation. Wings moving now over from left to right. Snap is back. Quarterback looking over the middle, and he is going to overthrow a well-covered receiver by about 5 or 6 yards deep over the middle of the field.
Young man has an arm very much like our own young freshman quarterback in Preston Tilley.
Yep.
But they just hadn't kind of figured out their
Just
mesh.
timing isn't there.
You know, that's gonna be there for both of those young men in the near future for
Bring
sure.
up 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line. 2 receivers to the left wing and a receiver to the right-hand side of the formation. Hard count by the quarterback, and that's going to draw the freshman defensive tackle all sides. That's going to give Manny 5 yards, bring up a 2nd and 5 from the 31-yard line. St. Mary's just needing to hold back here and see if we can prolong this drive, maybe get a turnover on downs now that the ball's moved deep inside their territory. Manny breaks the huddle, single receiver to the left, wing, and 2 receivers to the right-hand side of the formation.
Pass.
Snap is back. Quarterback looking to his right, has some pressure. He's going to be brought down. It looked like Hayden Nelson initially got to him. And
10. Loss of 10.
Loss of 10. Hayden Nelson was there initially, and maybe either Dennison Morgan or Peyton Mitchell. Couldn't tell who that was that finished the job. Score update, local score update. Parkway over Natcher Central in the 4th quarter, 40-12. 3rd and 15 for Manny at the 41-yard line. 2 receivers and a wing to the left, single receiver to the right for Manny. Anderson to the quarterback's right in the backfield. Quarterback in the shotgun. And looks like we're going to look over. Oh, no, they're going to drop a flag. It maybe is a timeout or a false start.
Offsides, yeah.
False start on Manny. That's going to back them up 5 more yards. Another score, it's a final, DeQuincy over Lakeview, 56-0.
Got to think that might have been running clock in the 4th quarter there. So a district opponent there in Lakeview joining the district this year. Try to get some district updates. Probably, as is usual, I would imagine the Logansport Tigers at the top.
Yep. They may be off this week, actually, for 3rd and 20. Manny looking has 4 receivers going downfield. They had 2 receivers on the left-hand side of the formation, 2 on the right. That ball is going to fall incomplete.
Intended receiver number 4 for the Manny Tigers. You get a name.
That's going to bring up 4th and 20 from the St. Mary's 46-yard line. 4th and 20. Manny forced to go for it with 8 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the ball game. 2 receivers and a wing to the left-hand side of the formation. Big 4th down play. Single receiver to the right.
Come on, Tigers.
Wing motions from left to right. Anderson to the quarterback's right in the backfield. Snap is back. Quick pressure up the middle.
Oh, my gosh.
Quarterback steps up, but he's going to overthrow again a well-covered receiver.
Yep.
And that's going to fall incomplete. Be a turnover on downs for St. Mary's. They will take over 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line. 8 minutes and 37 seconds left in the ball game with St. Mary's leading Manny 50-26.
Number 4, the intended receiver. And, man, got to give credit a little bit to young Kalen Cox. Stepped up in the box and maintained his composure and launched it deep. But, God, woo!
Big 4th down play there on 4th and 20. Got some immediate pressure in the backfield. Great job by Manny's quarterback to elude the pressure initially. Step up in the pocket, fired a rocket deep over the middle, but ultimately falls incomplete. Turnover on downs. St. Mary's taking over 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line.
Run clock.
3 receivers and to the left-hand side of the formation, tight end to the right. Snap is back to Brady Childress, who is at the quarterback. He's going to take the snap. And
He
found
slid.
some running room over the right-hand side for a 12-yard gain. Slides feet first, but takes a shot from the Manny safety, didn't he, Trent?
Yeah, he sure did. I think I might have called the little flag on that. You won't get that here, but he kind of gave it up there. Got first down territory.
So I love the offense that we're seeing right now from St. Mary's, spreading them out. No need for a handoff. They're not even chancing a handoff. Clock's running at 8 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the ball game. Looks like Brady Childress picking at quarterback.
8-12 and running here. Snap is
back. Brady looking for some running room. Has some lead blockers.
JPT 30.
And
25
he is
touchdown.
going to
Touchdown.
inside the
Got out of bounds by number 14. He was 3 yards into the end zone.
42-yard touchdown run by Brady Childress with 7 minutes and 57 seconds left to go in the ball game.
And guess who's back?
Welcome back to the broadcast, Chad. I guess we got our powers, our batteries powered up there.
Yeah, well, we weren't anticipating using the phone tonight. I got 19%, but I had to come back for the last 7 minutes, for this one.
Save some battery for an interview with Coach Seastrom for sure.
So that'll bring the score to 56-26 with pinning the extra point by sophomore Carter Hogue.
So let's go, young man.
And looks like we're going to have a penalty. Not sure who it's on.
There were 7 seconds on the play clock.
I think it's on our snapper. He moved the ball.
Ball starts.
Looks. Yeah.
Illegal procedure called against.
He rotated the ball before he snapped it. So.
You can do that.
So the ball with the kick will be spotted here at the 15-yard line.
Carter taking his time. Snap back. Placement down. I think
it's good.
It's good. 57-26. Your St. Mary's Tigers over Manny with 7 minutes and 57 seconds left on the scoreboard. Chad, Trent mentioned earlier, wouldn't have seen the score, or foreseen the score over the last decade, but St. Mary's came ready to play here tonight.
No doubt about it.
Yes, yeah, they definitely came ready to play tonight. And look, Manny's still not a bad ball club. They can turn their season around. They got some speed. I think they're just young. They're inexperienced.
They are young. We noted that looking at their roster. They're going to have some challenges, overcoming. I'm not even start, and then depending on what happens tonight. But they do have some talent out there on the field, just young. Look, some houses there on both lines, both offense and defense. But big St. Mary's building on their momentum from last week. Halfway through the fourth quarter here, and they're able to put 57 points on the board so far tonight with a rotation of quarterback in the backfield, right?
Kind of keeps people honest. Gives your Tigers a chance to get to the field, make a good field tackle. Nice. Who was that?
Great tackle by number 2, Shallon Gandy. And I think I saw maybe number 13, Jacob Tibido on the tackle as well. Brought down in the Manny side of the field at the 27-yard line. Manny to take over first and 10. The ball spotted at their right-hand hash. 20 minutes and 51 seconds left to go in the ball game. St. Mary's leading 57-26.
I don't know if any of us saw that, but I'll take it.
Manny breaks the huddle. 2 receivers and a wing on the left. 2 receivers on the left-hand side of the formation. Wing and a receiver on the right.
5 in the box. 6.
Snap is back. Quarterback looking deep on the left-hand side. Is going to complete an out route. The well-covered receiver, he's going to be forced out of bounds after a 12-yard kick and catch. They'll mark him out of bounds at the Manny 40-yard line.
Pickney on the tackle.
Victor Pickney, who had what looked to be pretty good coverage from our angle.
It was decent coverage, a well-thrown ball. Just a nice pitch and catch there by Manny.
Yep.
Manny breaks the huddle. 2 receivers and a wing to the left, single receiver on the right-hand side of the formation. Anderson lined up to the quarterback's right in the backfield. Tigers showing pressure here up the middle. And they back off. Snap is back. Quarterback looking deep. Has some pressure. Rolling out to his right. Fires a rocket to an open receiver. So they got him at the 25-yard line. He breaks a tackle, and he's going to walk in the end zone. That's 60-yard pass.
Might be a little early to start putting the subs in.
4. Had pressure in the backfield. Airs one out over the middle. We mentioned his strong arm.
Yep. Let's just hope it's a little too too late, right? And you question
Victor Pitney, he threw a shoulder instead of wrapping up on defense.
Yep. Young man thought he was in the NFL for a minute.
The big
going for 2.
Soon Manny will go for 2 here, down by more than a couple of scores, 57-32 right now.
Whew, got to do math.
too much math. I didn't bring my ad machine with me, but down more than 3 scores. Expect them to go for 2 here.
Call me crazy, but I'm not putting my subs in yet. It's still Manny.
That's right.
100%.
Yep. 2 to 3 scores is what you need. Handoff, balls on the carpet, and thankfully
he's still going to make it.
Allowed. Oh, they're going to give him that.
They're going to give it that.
He made it. He made it, guys.
Yeah, get that gumbo going, officiating crew. Home cooking.
I had him making it, Trent. I did have him making it.
Did you? Okay.
Manny, after a 60-yard touchdown pass, has closed the gap 57-34 with 7 minutes and 31 seconds left to go in the ball game. Expecting an onside kick here, guys. I would have to think. I don't think they'll kick it deep. They'll look to make something happen here. Still down 3 scores. See if they can get a cheap possession here and steal some points.
St. Mary's needs definitely a first down here, maybe 2, to put this thing away.
Man, is it just me? Does this game seem like it's dragging on and running late?
A couple of scores here. It's been a lot of action here here in the fourth quarter. And clock certainly has not moved a lot. Tigers, St. Mary's Tigers, with their hands unit out on the field.
I've got Ash winning 43-40. I've got Tioga up 52-22. Leesville over Natchitoches Central 27-13 in the third. And that's all I've got right now, guys.
Yep. Yep, flag is down. So
Manny
goes
an onside kick. They're going to touch the ball about 9 yards beyond the kicking point. The ball has to travel 10 yards, so they'll throw the flag.
Now, do they have to redo that, or can we just take the ball?
That's a good question there.
I believe
I got Leesville on top of Pineville, 41-13. Red River, White Castle over Red River, 42-22. Ash is a final over Opelousas, 43-40. And DeQuincy all over Lakeview, 56-0. St. Mary's football guys down here on the field.
And they answered our question there, Chad. St. Mary's will take over 1st and 10 on the Manny side of the field. They'll swap the ball on the right-hand hash at the 49-yard line.
I've got one more score for you guys I'd really like to get in. Vols 46, Buckeye, our old coach York 0.
Oh, wow. Tough couple of weeks there down in Buckeye. St. Mary's breaking the huddle. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Snap is back. Hand off to JPT.
JPT left side. Nice little dodge there.
That's little Tib, guys. That's little Tib.
That's little Tib. Freshman tailback Jacob Tibido on the carry, and he's going to get 4 yards on the first down carry. Both Thibodeaux seeing action. Obviously, John Paul Thibodeau with a big night tonight. Younger brother Jacob Thibodeau with the first down carry.
And Preston Killian at quarterback. if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So
In the ball game, I think trying to get Braylon. He's gotten beat up tonight. He's played his heart out. Give him a little break.
Yep.
Two receivers on each side of the formation. Snap is back to Preston. Handoff to Jacob Tibido.
Yep. Lost about a yard.
Loses about a yard on the carry. Clock ticking down, right around 6 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in the ball game. Guys, I know we have a 23-point lead. Still makes me nervous here.
Run it.
Can't quite make it to the mandatory water timeout. We'll have to run another play based on the play clock there.
Third down and 6.
Third down and 6 from the remaining 46-yard line. Tigers break the huddle. St. Mary's breaks the huddle. Two receivers on each side of the formation. Preston Tilley in the pistol with Jacob Thibodeau lined up behind them. Snap is back.
Hold it. Nice.
Preston
He's
Tilley.
going to.
That's a run.
Oh, we got a hold. We got a hold.
And there is a line.
They're going to call it back. God.
Great run by Preston.
Had a hold, guys.
Got a hold. That's going to bring that one back. Wow.
Water timeout though at 5.
And it was a hold. Preston had already gotten by the blocker, so it was unnecessary. Just
Great run by Preston. Great read to pull the ball back on the mesh there, the mesh point in the backfield. Saw the defense collapsing on Jacob, and Preston decided to pull it back. Had some running room around the corner.
Blocking the back called against the St. Mary's Tigers.
oh, blocking the back, guys. I'm sorry, not a
Not a
hold.
hold.
It was a wide receiver.
Our
Third and
6 minute water timeout here in the fourth quarter. It'll be 3rd and 9 as we'll replay the down. But we'll give a shout out to our fourth quarter sponsors as we're in the mandatory 6 minute timeout for the ball game.
Man, a big thank you to our fourth quarter sponsors, Law Office of Howard E. Hyundai, Divinity, M&M Pharmacy, Natchitoches Meat Pie Company, Regional Construction LLC, Rhodes Realty and Development, Scott Godfrey DDS, Sabine State Bank, Sheffield and Sheffield, and Worcester Oil Company. Big thank you to fourth quarter sponsors as well as all of our game sponsors.
No, we were still
5 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in the ball game here. Chad and Trent.
Won't breathe easy. It goes to 0.
I'd like to see us potentially get a first down here on 3rd and 9. Maybe potentially go for it if we get a few yards on this one.
I tell you what, looking out there over the field, little Jacob Thibodeau looks like a pro running back. You know, like 5 foot nothing, and everybody about 6'3" around.
Yep.
He just looks that little back there, but he's
like
a tenacious young man. He won't back there.
John Paul is back out on the field. Two receivers wide on each side of the formation. Preston Tilley still in the quarterback. John Paul, Tibido lined up.
I think it's JP,
Yeah, it's JP's in.
Lined up behind Preston. Snap is back. Hand off to John Paul. He's looking for some running room over the middle. He'll fight forward for 2 yards on the play. That'll bring up 4th and 7. 4th and 7 from the Manny 46-yard line. Clock's running, ticking below 5 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in the ball game. St. Mary's leading Manny 57 to 34.
Got a feeling we're going to do a hard count here, guys. See a hard count.
Probably, a hard count and don't mind taking a delay of game and punting.
You're across midfield. Eat clock.
Snap is back.
Oh, we're going to throw it.
Passes away, and you're going to get 6 yards.
Did he get it?
He's going to be about 2 yards short. He caught it at the 40-yard line. He fell down at the 41-yard line. They'll mark him down there.
Challen Gandy. I thought it was y'all.
Challen Gandy on the reception. Just short of the first down.
Learn to go, young man's name.
But that'll be a turnover on down with 5 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Nothing wrong with that. Let's go deep.
Manny will take over 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Don't want to give them any cheap, easy points here.
No,
we need to make them earn it.
Yep.
St. Mary's leading Manny 57 to 34.
We got quite a few subs in, guys.
Yeah, I know, but
2 receivers and a wing to the right-hand side of the formation, single receiver to the left. Anderson.
We coming. Yes, sir.
Ball on the ground, ball on the ground.
Scoop and score.
Scoop and score, scoop and score. Hayden Nelson to the house, baby.
Hayden Nelson.
No longer Nelson scores on the fumble by the quarterback Cox. I think that stands, and it does. Whitehead gives it extended the PAT. Huge play by the defense.
Oh, St. Mary's defensive line overloaded on the left-hand side. Quarterback happened rolling out to that side, faced some pressure, had 3 Tiger defenders on him, forced a fumble, and that's going to be picked up and brought about 35 yards for the scoop and score. Second scoop and score touchdown of the game.
Nelson, what a play.
63-34 pending the extra point attempt. Big play there, Chad.
Oh, huge play. I'm like a kid in a candy store right now, guys.
No doubt about it.
Preston Tilley spotted up at the 10-yard line. Carter Hogue waiting for the snap. Back to the holder. Snap is back.
Looks to be good.
Ball is down. Kick is up, and it's good. That's going to make it 64-34. St. Mary's over Manny with 5 minutes and 1 second left to go in the ball game. Big night for your St. Mary's Tigers.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think that requires a full sponsor list. So we'll start backwards to forwards. So Worcester Oil Company, Sheffield and Sheffield, Sabine State Bank, Scott Godfrey DDS, Rose Realty and Development, Regional Construction LLC, Natchitoches Meat Pie Company, M&M Pharmacy, Lavinity, Law Office of Howard E. Conde, Family Eye Care, Family Doctors of Natchitoches, Corcoran, Cruz, Gillette and Johnson, T. Taylor Townsend Law Firm, Lacaz Farms, Campbell Monument Company, Trimax Industries LLC, Natchitoches Events, TXULF Holdings, Poche Performance, Natchitoches Southern Nutrition, Exchange Bank, NFA, Citibank and Trust, Manpower Temporary Agency, Gidrow's Physical Therapy and Wellness, Phase Day Care, Cross Financial Group, Barnum Internal Medicine, Double D Holland, Trace Reliability, Posey Sports Center, Mobiles, Corner Pharmacy, Church Street Inn, Cornerstones Pediatrics, Cedars Towing Services, Lot Oil, BOM, Louisiana Crawfish Company, Allstate, Elliott, Gidros.
Great job there, Trent. Kickoff. Woo. Great job. Tigers, St. Mary's kicks it off. Squid Kit hits one of the upright defenders for Manny. The ball bounced around. He was able to fall on top of it. It'll be 1st and 10. Manny will take over from their own 48-yard line. 4 minutes and 57 seconds left to go in the ball game. St. Mary's over Manny, 64-34. Chad, want to give a shout out also to 446 Sports.
Yeah.
And the crew there, they do a great job, and they've been great hosts and courteous to us and bringing you St. Mary's football action so far this year. Check them out online, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, 446 Sports. Manny breaks the huddle. 2 receivers and a wing to the left-hand side of the formation. Single receiver to the right. He's going to air it out deep, looking deep over the middle, through it about 45, 50 yards, but it's going to fall incomplete inside the 15-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 from Manny's 48-yard line. Clock stops at 4 minutes and 48 seconds on the incompleted pass. Now, I want to give a shout-out to our listeners here tonight as well. Send us some feedback. Let us know what you think. We certainly appreciate your support out there. Listening to broadcast as we're looking to bring you all of the night's actions and highlights for your St. Mary's Tiger football program.
No doubt that Cox can air it out. He goes to the gun again. His wide receiver slipped and fell down almost INT. Who's out there? 6?
That was number 6. Twin receivers for Manny. Around the left-hand side.
No, 20 is the one that almost had the pick.
Oh, is that number 20?
Yeah,
and good coverage out there as we look to see some young freshmen stepping in here on the ball field. I see number 57 Levi Aton, number 12 Win Cedars out there on the field. I'll check some other.
I think your nephew's at safety. Bo Clark is in the ball game.
See Bo Clark at safety.
Bolton.
Bolton. Waylon Bolton, number 15, at cornerback, as Manny will attempt to pass here again on third down. That's going to fall incomplete. It'll bring you up 4th and 10 with 4 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in the ball game.
AJ Lavispear in coverage there.
Tibido.
Who's 34? Trip
Linebacker on
Fallon? Who's 34?
34, Abram Nichols.
Okay, Abram Nichols getting in the ball game.
To Abram, first-year football player, excited about his potential out there. What he can work down in 10, see if the Tigers can force a turnover on down. Number 25, Trip Fallon. Fallon is also out on the field. Snap is back. Quarterback looking middle. Has a receiver 15 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. Hit on the left-hand sidelines. That's going to be a completed pass for a first down. 4th and 10. They got 15 on the play. That'll move the change with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Stop the clock as the receiver fell out of bounds as well.
St. Mary's leading 64-34.
Manny breaks the huddle. Receiver and a wing on the left-hand side. 2 receivers on the right-hand side of the formation. Snap is back. Handoff to Anderson in the backfield. He's going to barrel forward for
great tackle by our young freshman, Bo Clark, out there, just going and getting his ankles out there, man.
Bo Clark, and thought I saw Merritt Vanderstein in on the tackle as well, but the young safety coming in strong, wasn't he?
And smart. He went low.
Just short of the first down. It'll be 2nd and 1.
In there at the nose, I think.
Yeah, that is Levi. Just inside the 30-yard line. 2 receivers on each side of the formation for Manny. Snap is back. Quarterback stepping up in the pocket, looking deep down on the right-hand side. Has a receiver with a step on the quarterback right through his hands. Would have been a great catch.
AJ Lavispear almost had the sack there. He took the one step wrong angle there.
Carter Hogue in coverage.
Who's number 15 on the roster, Dudley?
Number 15 is Waylon Bolton.
All right, Waylon Bolton just checked in the ball game. Number 14 just checked in the ball game. Any grandparents out there listening?
Bolton. Yep. See, Jackson Godfrey has been in on this drive. He's going to step off for a breather. The 3rd and 1 with 2 receivers spread out right.
Broke the huddle with too many guys.
Yeah, it looks like illegal procedure there on the Manny offense. There'll be a 5-yard penalty after take the 3rd and 1 by the 3rd and 6 from the St. Mary's 34-yard line. 3 minutes and 44 seconds left to go in the ball game. St. Mary's over Manny, 64-34.
Man, what a feather in the cap for this young team to come here on the road and really kind of bring.
Oh, Trent, you don't have to get me anything for Christmas, man. This is my Christmas
present. This is it.
Whew, good to know, man. I mean, I had a shotgun order and everything. I'll go ahead and cancel all.
Well, I mean, you can still get me something. You know?
Oh, okay, all right. Dangerous number 23. J.J. Anderson.
Great tackle by number 14 there.
Yeah.
And number 14, Kane Dortline, freshman cornerback.
Wrapped up those legs. That's what you got to do against a big runner like that, for sure.
Who was that on the tackle?
Kane Dortline.
Oh, okay.
Exciting freshman for St. Mary's. And know we had him in the JV game a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. He was some kind of fired up to get out on the field. I'm sure it's the same way here tonight.
Even more so in the varsity game, right?
He made a great tackle there.
Made a great tackle. Snap is back for Manny. Twin receivers on each side of the formation. They're trying to fire one in the end zone. That's going to be just over the outstretched hands of the receiver.
Number 8 Wiles, intended receiver.
It'll bring up 55-yard line. 3:17 on the game clock. St. Mary's defense heavy with freshmen and sophomores out there.
Yep. Yeah, when you got this many subs in, we can hear the coaches counting next door because you worry that you got the right 11 on the field, right?
Manny breaks the huddle. 3 receivers. tight to the right-hand side of the formation. Malaki Henderson, junior cornerback for St. Mary's, in on the tackle. That's going to be a first down for Manny. They will mark him down at the 11-yard line, guys.
Nah, it's about the
13,
14.
About the 13-yard line there.
Looked like it. They were kind of moving aggressively towards the end zone with the chains.
Clock ticking under 3 minutes. Manny breaks the huddle. 2 receivers and a wing on the right-hand side. Single receiver to the left. Snap is back. Quarterback looking to his left. Found a receiver sitting over the middle.
That's a good little read right there.
Yeah, that found his first option wasn't open.
Yeah.
Settled in, checked it down there to a receiver sitting over the middle. See who was in on the tackle, but second around the 6-7 yard line.
They can.
3 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the ball game. Manny with a receiver and a wing on the left-hand side, 2 on the right. There's a handoff to Anderson in the backfield, and he's going to level forward for a touchdown.
Really kind of surprised, guys, that Manny didn't match our subs with their young guys. You know, I mean, they still got their starters in, and it kind of shocks me that they wouldn't have matched our subs and let some of their young guys play.
Yeah, I think they're probably looking to make the score what they can. But I'll move you on that one, Chad. And they'll look to add 2 points here after the touchdown. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. We got a big hill to climb here. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Got his back handoff. So fake the handoff to Anderson in the backfield.
He pushed it away from him. He could have had that easily.
Perfectly thrown ball.
What's that, Chad?
It was a perfectly thrown ball that the young man just dropped it.
Hit him in a bad spot in his hands.
In his hands.
Well, that'll fall incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt is not successful by Manny. 24-point lead for your St. Mary's Tigers with 2 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the ball game. They are on top of Manny 64-40.
Another big shout out to fourth quarter sponsors: Law Office of Howard E. Conde, Lavinity, M&M Pharmacy, Natchitoches Meat Pie Company, Regional Construction LLC, Rhodes Realty and Development, Scott Godfrey, DDS, Sabine State Bank, Sheffield and Sheffield, and Worcester Oil Company. Man, what a game, guys. Woo!
Look, it's been exciting from beginning to end, and have loved to see how our St. Mary's Tigers have fought so hard on both sides of the ball, and it's just done a phenomenal job here tonight.
Yep.
Didn't envision us putting subs in the fourth quarter up by 30 points.
Not here.
Early in the year, wasn't expecting that this ball game. Great job by Coach Seastrunk and his staff getting the team ready to play this week.
And if anything, a question has been answered. How does your team respond?
Go get it.
He tried to tip the onside kick that went about 6 inches there.
Yep.
Yeah, just kicked right over the top of it.
That ought to be St. Mary's ball right there, right?
When it rains, it pours, guys. When it rains, it pours.
No doubt. But, like I was saying, if you had a question mark about how your team was going to respond to, a tough-fought victory at home and a all-Catholic League game to retain the Bishop's Bowl, which seems to like it out there at East Fifth.
It absolutely does. Hasn't left. But,
since its inception. But, you question how's your team going
St. Mary's Tigers
on the road, facing adversity, usually a team that's a powerhouse, a juggernaut in high school football. And I think we got an answer to the question is you got a tough team. Tough team.
Outstanding job by Coach Sheestrunk and his staff and all of these young men, and the job that they've done after an 0-2 start, the intestinal fortitude, the mental toughness to come out last week and week with a big win against Bernard, and then go on the road tonight against the storied Manny program. And it looks like both teams, they do have their freshman team, their JV team again.
Is that French at quarterback?
AJ Seastrunk is in at quarterback, it looks like. Freshman quarterback for St. Mary's. Ashton Johnson, I'm sorry, is his last name, but call him AJ.
I thought it was French.
Correct. Ashton Johnson.
So Tigers break the huddle. 3 receivers spread wide on the left-hand side of the formation. Snap is back to AJ. He's looking for some running room around the right-hand side. Hasn't found any. As a matter of fact, he's going to be pushed backward for a loss of about 2 on the play. Clock continues to run. Down around a minute, 15 seconds. That'll bring up a third and
minute.
Bring up a 3rd and 12 from the Manny 44-yard line. Clock just ticked
Guys,
over.
I'll see. I'm down to 9%. I'm gonna see if I can't get Coach Seastrunk real quick.
All right.
Tigers break the huddle. 2 receivers on the left, single receiver to the right. Snap is back to AJ. Handoff to Jacob Tibido in the backfield. He's going to fight forward for about 5 yards on the carry. They'll mark him down right at the 40-yard line. It'll be 4th and 7. 4th and 7 from there. Tigers, it looks like, can run the clock out. That will probably be the last play of the ball game.
Dudley, I'm gonna see if I can't get Coach real quick.
All right, that'd be awesome. And
Coach, you got a quick second? Just talk on it, Coach.
Hey, what's going on? St. Mary fan, what's going on? Hey, it's a big win. Once again, we just came down and showed who the real Tigers are. We just put up 64 points. I thank everybody for listening and supporting and trusting us, man. Hopefully we got more to come. I love y'all, Tiger Nation.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Coach, go celebrate now, Dad.
Yeah, exactly. And, man, you know, they love their fireworks over here in Manny. I wish somebody had a bottle rocket on the sideline to at least launch one up in the air.
Well, hard ball victory. Great job all day long from the first whistle to the last by St. Mary's as they are going to defeat Manny tonight on the road, 64-40. Great job by Coach T. Strunk and his staff and their preparation this week. And the Tigers for executing here on the road, pulling out a big victory.
Yeah, absolutely. And on the road to St. Fred's next week, Friday night.
Big time test.
Yeah,
next week, guys.
St. Fred's is looking good this year. So big test next weekend. But Tigers back to even record, 500 on the year.
Yeah.
After an 0-2 start, they're now 2-2 on the season. And go on the road next week against St. Fred's as they'll get ready for start district play the following week. Be the last non-district game next week on the road. So I think we'll take this opportunity to thank everyone, our sponsors, all of our listeners out there tonight, 446 Sports for your support. On behalf of Chad Methvin and Trent Ferdell, I'm looking at the scoreboard here, trying to see what the score is. On behalf of Chad Methvin and Trent Ferdell, I want to thank everyone for listening tonight as your Tigers defeat Manny on the road, 64-40. Most points scored on the Manny, it looks like, in several years. So a great job by St. Mary's. I want to thank everyone. Trent, appreciate your help. Chad, great job down on the sidelines. Ladies and gentlemen, this will wrap it up. We'll see you next week. Thank you.
Somewhere.
Guys, I'll
Good
see
game.
y'all.
All right. Good night.